The Code Cran podcast is intended for a mature audience.
We like to use naughty words.
And I heard someone say Digimon, you were funny.
Another retrospective. I smell tamers on the way.
No, that you just went past a bathroom, that's all.
Yowie wowie!
Why would you ever cheer for the Frontier kids? All they f***ing do is lose!
I mean, if it's a Leomon, it's probably gonna die.
Yeah, if Teromon is Shoutmon by the fandom's comparison, you wait till we get to Hunters. Tageru is gonna make Daisuke look like a goddamn saint.
Yeah. Crosswords is better than Tamers.
Oh shit! Meg's just the Joker leaving the hospital.
Look, I know it's going to annoy people, but Atmon is just peak fiction, and it's the best thing, like storytelling-wise, that this franchise has put out so far. Sorry, not sorry.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお
And it's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where in the world you're watching this from. I am AJ, I think. Yeah, joined along by Miss Nightmon.
Hello.
And welcome back to Digimon Liberator. We're doing Debug today, part 1-1 and 1-2. So y'all are excited. There's going to be actual reading today. There's going to be very minimal pictures. Kind of a throwback to the Seekers days. Although with good writing.
Is it going to be on screen?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
But we hope each and every one of you are keeping well. Thank you for being here. Wow. It's good. Oh no, a novel. Yep, it's all reading today. Desmond, how are you doing?
What are we doing? Debug 1?
Debug 1.1 and 1.2. Or 1-1 and 1-2, whatever. So it's all part 1. They've just broken it down into 2 segments. So there's like a month's worth of Seekers content here. Like, that's how long these are. I mean, look, it's like a month's worth of Seekers content. Look at all these paragraphs.
Wow.
Look at all this.
Wow. We can be here a while.
That's why I said we're only doing that's why we're only doing these 2 today and not these 2 on top of them. Because yeah, that would be 4 hours in itself. No thank you. Hey Yuki, yay, Seekers 1-1. No. No, not Seekers 1-1. No. But yeah, also, because it's just text, we don't have to wait forever for it all to buffer.
Yeah.
Look at that. We can just jump over to the next one and continue on as we were. It's great. So...
I did escape, but it's taking its time.
Yeah, it's gonna do that.
Oh, I keep that in
A
here.
lot of reading today. Yeah, gonna be fun though. Odds are the anime would probably be Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles. That's kind of what I was hoping for. If there was going to be a anime for this. Oh yeah, that's actually how we'll kick off. There was an interview about this. And somebody asked, why isn't this an anime? And the reason they gave is very, very, very silly. Like it is very silly. So I believe it's in the Discord. So let me pull that up. Oh, Discord! I'm getting sick of this. Every other week now, you're getting me to, like, you're logging me out and getting me to log back in. And I gotta open the fucking app and then pull up the QR code reader and. Ugh. Every other.
Did you reject cookies on it or something?
No, like every couple of days for the last like 2 weeks, it's been doing this. It thinks it's a new device, even though it's the same device. It just opened up a new window. So, hey, Ali, welcome in. How you doing?
Ali.
So much Discord. Yeah. So let me pull into. Yeah. That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, the Patamon cosplay. Oh, that doesn't work for me, brother.
No.
Why is that a thing? So, courtesy of With the Will, I think I'd seen this a few days ago. 2 days ago. And I remember saying it to you, and then Yuuki posted the link in the Discord as well. So, Dengeki Hobby did an interview with a number of staff members who helped develop Digimon Liberator regarding the making of it and how they made certain choices, their history with the Digimon franchise, and more. Due to a data center issue, this is posted at the Dengeki Hobby web branch office at note.com. So I guess there was an issue preventing them from putting it up on their main site. But anyway. So the interview is with the 3 core staff members of the Digimon card game and Liberator. In the same order, they're standing in the above photo outside of Bandai head office with the Agumon statue. So, these guys. So, Fumiya Kobayashi, who's the Digimon designer. Then we have Kohei Murata, who's Bandai's Digimon card game producer. And then we also have Kuniaki Usatsuka, who's Digimon Liberator's setting, script, and tamer designer.
Yuki says we can't see it.
Good point. I mean, I didn't think I needed to put all of it up.
There's a photo.
Yeah, I was more. That was more so for your benefit. But fine. Yeah.
How dare people want to see a photo?
Yeah, how fucking dare. There. Y'all happy now? Look. Look at them. Anyway.
2 of them looks really serious and the other guy's just happy to be there.
Yeah. So anyway, shot details on each. So Kobayashi, after working in construction, he joined Wizco, and he's currently affiliated with Plexco, following their combination. He has been involved with Digimon since Applemon. His favorite Digimon is Tyrannomon, whose cool appearance made an impression on him when he was in elementary school.
Funny, he worked in construction and now he's wearing dungarees in the photo.
Yeah. Murata joined Bandai on the recommendation of a friend. In his second year, he worked on the Boy Toy Digimon Pendulum Z and Vital Bracelet. He also works as a commentator for Bandai's official YouTube channel for the Vital Bracelet and is known as Pulse Murata. From that experience, he likes Pulsemon.
Really? I never would have guessed.
The main Digimon in Vital Bracelet. Usatsuka has an unusual career, working as both the deputy head priest of his family's temple and a creator. He's Astra in real life. He's Astra in real life. Just replace priest with tea maker.
Yeah.
Wow. He started out by writing the scenario for the browser game Digimon Fortune, and has since worked on the encyclopedia, or reference book, and the novel content for Chronicle X, the last episode. He likes Jessamon due to the emotional attachment he felt when creating the setting for the Royal Knights in the encyclopedia, but if he had to choose by appearance, he'd go for Mugen Draymon, and if it was a setting, he would prefer a Nubimon. Wow, all the edgelord Digimon. Ow, the edge.
He's such a boy toy.
Murata rhymes with Kurata. It does. This isn't a full word-for-word translation, just an overdone overview of some things of interest. And that was kind of why I wanted to bring it up. I didn't want to sort of... if this was a full-on interview, I might have covered it as an extra, but because it's so short and it gives some insights into...
Short.
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah. Because it's short. It's not the full interview. It's just some things of note. Went into the design of Liberator and its characters. I thought it'd just be fun to cover today before we get to the actual reading.
There's walls of text everywhere. What are you doing to me?
Increasing your media literacy. Anyway, they wanted to try something new since they're getting near the 5th anniversary and have a story to expand. Have a story which expands the world of the card game. The card game is played in many areas, not just Japan. Initially, there was a proposal to have some sort of video work about cards, but they decided releasing that sort of thing simultaneously wouldn't work. Based on what Murata has said in the past, this was never going to be a show, rather general web content, which they've been doing to a smaller degree for the card game, and still haven't cracked a way to have things be concurrent. Webcomics can be read anywhere, so a manga was decided as the most relevant project.
By concurrent, do they mean it's hard to make things air at the same time?
Yeah.
Just air at the same time.
Yeah, I got into a conversation. Was it on Discord? I made a comment on Discord because this seems to have been reworked from something earlier. Okay, there was a very different wording here, and I got it. I mentioned on Discord. I was like, okay, but simulcasting exists. That's how we got Ghost Game at the same time as Japan, right? So if I go back to Discord here, here's what it originally said. Interview with the Digimon Liberator staff. This is from the tweet. They considered making it an anime, but they wanted to have it worldwide at the same time. Something that's not possible. So they decided on webcomics because they're quick to localize and share worldwide.
They are, but we still have to wake up and, be on a different time zone anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we could
just because it comes out at 2 a.m. here doesn't mean we're going to read it at 2 a.m.
No.
Same way we wouldn't wake up to watch an anime.
So they decided on webcomics because they're quick to localize and share worldwide. Because, I'm sorry, I guess we just didn't watch Ghost Game as it aired in Japan. I guess that just didn't happen. Crunchyroll didn't have those subs same day for us to tune in and watch every week. I guess I imagined that. Right? The original structure was also that of a conventional manga, and Totsuka was already working on it like that. But then Bandai called him to a reunion, and he was fearing the project was cancelled, but instead they asked him to go with a webcomic format. It was also not a card game-centric manga, just a general Digimon manga. The producer also requested to change it to be card game-focused.
Right.
So
he was working on a story, and they went, no. change everything about it.
Yeah. He was also working on it like a traditional left to right manga, and then
Yeah.
Bandai went, no, make it one scrolling thing. So it's just a fun little change there. To like what we're to like how this translation is being put. That you know, initially there was a proposal to have some sort of video work about cards, but they decided releasing that sort of thing simultaneously wouldn't work. And my response to that was basically just say what you mean. The release schedules of the two card games don't match yet, so there wouldn't be any Liberator product for people to buy on the West.
Yeah.
So you're advertising them a product that doesn't exist. And therefore it wouldn't sell.
Yeah.
Because it's not there to be sold yet. Like, I think that's really what it came down to.
Yeah, definitely. That's their own fault.
Yeah. But anyway. So if I swap back over to the other window here, right. They've also been doing a smaller degree for the card games. They'll have cracked away for things to be concurrent. Webcomics can be read anywhere, so a manga was decided as the most relevant project. They talked to the people who helped on the cards to see if anyone could draw manga, and Murata was introduced to Usatsuka. Usatsuka. It's probably
Usatsuka.
Yeah. Usatsuka. It's probably Utsatsuka because you wouldn't pronounce that last U, right? It's probably Usatsuka.
Yeah, because it's hard because the TS should be together. As far as I'm aware, I don't think it's Usat.
Yeah, Usatsuka.
Or Usat.
Utsatsuka.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah, Usatsuka.
It's like Usa. The T is not part of the first part. It's its own syllable.
Oh, well.
TS.
I guess we'll just have to wait until it comes up in actual audio. Anyway, Murata had a vague idea, and Usatsuka came back with a more concrete idea based on that. This is the first time Usatsuka has drawn a commercial manga. They were suggested by someone who was in charge of Anime Gear, a Bandai franchise with many toys and products. Usatsuka started drawing the storyboard in the normal horizontal manga comic style. This had all been given the okay. He was nearly about to hand the first bid in when he got a call from Murata. Murata wanted to apologize for something and asked him to come to Bandai headquarters. He was nervous, having no idea what was going on. When he showed up, Murata apologized and asked that it be changed to a vertical formal comic. Murata had realized after they started that a vertical manga would work well for showing cards and having effects, while showing cut-out cards and such. But it would also differentiate it from a standard manga. Usatsuka believes this was the right decision in the end, essentially making it easier to distribute globally. Usatsuka admits when he was called in, he was prepared to be told it was cancelled. When he wasn't told that the bar of him being worried was lowered quite a bit, he laughs.
That was phrased really badly.
Yeah. He rushed off and read 300 vertical comics, one by one, for a month. He had some issues learning techniques and tricks that are unique to vertical manga, like not having double page spreads, or how long vertical art might represent the passing of a page. Murata doesn't believe any of this was easy, and he learned from Usatsuka as things went. He's grateful Usatsuka has done it so smoothly. Usatsuka felt... Take a shot every time I say Usatsuka.
Don't, you'll be dead.
Usatsuka felt like an anime-like presentation would work well instead of just having evolution and such appear. On the top of the anime, they use battle scenes from various video games like Digimon Story as reference. While it was going to be a tie while it was going to be a tie-in to the card game, seemingly it was just going to introduce characters for the card game, not have the card game directly in it. Oh, okay, so this would just be a general Digimon manga, and eventually we'd just get a pack with these as... Fair enough. Usatsuka notes this was another time Murata called him in to ask for a change. Murata says that partway through he considered that what he really wanted conveyed was the good points of the card game. So the changes were to take advantage of those elements. Usatsuka proposed various designs for the characters. The comic characters went smoothly, but Yuki from the novel was some trouble.
Ooh.
Of course Yuki causes trouble. Murata notes that much of the effort was on story, and there were many revisions on character faces, as they were all being very specific. The design concept for the tamer characters was more adult-oriented characters, as seen in various popular manga. He wanted a slender character with clothes that might look like they walked around Harajuku, but they didn't want more symbolic anime-style clothing. And they wanted them to look like people. They stand out, but they don't look like anime characters.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, considering this guy just gets random red thing in his hair, that's kind of anime enough.
Yeah.
Usatsuka understood this concept, but the fashion suggestions didn't suit him, so he revised a lot. The biggest trouble was the fashion for Yuki and the other girls. They considered birthdays, height, weight, etc. for all characters, thinking about what fans might like to see. Murata hopes if birthdays come up, fans will be excited to celebrate them on social media. And that is a thing people do.
Fans do that. We have one friend who posts every day from an account that does birthdays. And it's like, this character from this anime's birthday, it's this kind of character from this anime's birthday, and I just tap through and there's like 10 of them all on the same day. People love doing that.
Kobayashi says the Digimon worldview for LCD toys is, let's create this kind of evolution route. But for cards and games, they create Digimon based on what role they'll perform. The card game has evolution as a big factor. In many cases, the decisions are to supplement Digimon that aren't on the evolution route. There were various choices for a potential main Digimon, including a dinosaur, of course. Murata came away with the impression that main characters tended to be red and yellow, so a green bird seemed like a thing to do. This was explained to Kobayashi of Plex, and he designed various new Digimon. Kobayashi was told the main Digimon should be a bird, but with dragon-like elements, like a bird dragon type, who's a data Digimon. Kobayashi didn't take long to come up with a design. For Shumon, the only thing initially decided was yellow and puppet type. One of the initial ideas was stylish and with a hoodie. I guess that later evolved into Chaperomon for the Red Riding Hood gimmick. Kobayashi was asked to dress them in clothes, and he then started to wonder, what would the evolution of those clothes be? So they reconsidered it. Murata is a sneaker fan, so they decided to do that as the child level. As he said, fashion starts from
To feet.
the feet. But then wondered what was the evolution of shoes. Shumon is inspired by a pair of shoes. Shumon is inspired by roller skates. Sendralmon ended up being Cinderella glass slipper themed because that seemed like a special image regarding shoes. Once they had that, they worked backwards to come up with Chaperomon, the Little Red Riding Hood motif, also connecting to fairy tales. This also seemed like a good idea because there weren't many fairy tale ideas in prior Digimon series.
Okay.
Muchomon and Junkmon were chosen as the initial partners because for gameplay reasons, you need to design a deck that fit together, and they wanted to focus on Digimon who don't necessarily get the spotlight.
Okay.
They thought of the Pendulum Z as they were selecting partners, and some of those fit well, so they unified around that. Explains why Terramon is on one of the new ones. Speaking of which, must get a pre-order in this month. Zenon have round 2 pre-orders going for...
Oh, so you might get it before the people who ordered it first?
Well... yeah, not to be salty. That's not that I'm getting salty. It's, I'm seeing people on social media be like, hey, Zenon, thanks for getting my 25th Digivice color out to me. And I'm just like, I still haven't even heard if mine's being prepared for shipment yet. So hopefully at some stage this week. Also, hello, Reiko.
Hi, Reiko.
Murata notes that if you go back, the Pendulum Z was the first Digimon product he worked on at Bandai also, during his second year at the company. Kobayashi taught him everything he knows.
How old are these guys?
Oh, like, older than us. That was the first time Kobayashi directed the design on his own. He's happy Junkmon was chosen. Uratsuka first worked.
That's wrong.
It should be Usatsuka, shouldn't it? Yeah. Usatsuka first worked with Kobayashi on the Pendulum Z era, also for encyclopedia content, so he has an attachment to those. The ultimate form of Teromon is Zephagamon, whose origins are defined as being from Wichelny. They chose Hex Blaumon as his first opponent to have a showdown between old and new magical knights. Hey, Impmon. Impmon with new evolutions was chosen for the novel because they thought choosing popular Digimon with new evolutions would have an impact. Oh boy, did it!
Yeah.
People did not like these. People did not like those.
To be fair, they were expecting the waifu.
They were.
Yeah.
And it turns out the other waifu has the waifu. That's so completely subverting things. The question of rules for Digimon designs are difficult. They can try out various things, so there aren't common rules, but there are over 1,000 years with more than 20 years of history. So there are sorts of unwritten rules. Creating Digimon with considering... That's...
Consideration.
Yeah, it should be consideration. Yeah. But creating Digimon with considering that, or keeping that in mind, is a difficult thing. However, digital monster is the central concept, so a monster that appears when information on the internet is added to a digital life form that exists on the other side of a computer works. So that's why you can get Sendrelmon, who absorbs more than just information of Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Regarding if the characters from the comic and light novel will appear together. While the novel is a side story, they progress together, so Usatsuka thinks they'll meet early. His preference is to think of them as one Digimon Liberator work, rather than two separate things with the name. Kobayashi suggested that if they were making a main item in Liberator, a card would be a good idea, so they consulted with the person in charge of the toy division to actually make it. Murata hopes you notice the cool details on it.
A card?
A card.
A card?
Yeah.
Do they mean the deck box?
Possibly? Yeah, it's probably the deck box.
A card.
Or there is actually a card that's just called Digimon Liberator.
Okay.
There is actually just a card that's called Digimon Liberator.
That can't be what they mean, though.
That can't be what they mean. There has to be a mistranslation there. Yeah, that's definitely not what they mean. It's just a picture of Shoto and frickin' Teromon. Unless there's some alt version I haven't seen yet, but... I mean, the deck box is there. Rarity
Not
promo.
Not really anything else on it. Like...
No.
Easter egg wise, or...
Oh, and then there's this version with the key art on it. So, oh, then there's this other version with the other key art on it. Yeah, that can't be what they mean.
No.
There's a mistranslation there. They have message to the fans, including what to look forward to. Murata. As we move forward with Digimon Liberator, we think about what our users want and what kind of Digimon they want to see. We aim to create a work that will please our fans, so please look forward to it. Usatsuka. I've loved Digimon since I was a child, and I've been working on Digimon stories in my private life. Hey, same! As a fan myself, I'm confident that I can create something that users can enjoy. In the story, we'll not only look at the outcome of the card battles, but also delve into the actions of the characters. There will be many surprises, so please look forward to them. And Kobayashi says new Digimon will continue to appear in Liberator. Please look forward to them. Yeah. I do like the idea. I did enjoy like sort of the idea of how Shumon's evolution lines were.
Yeah.
Like
Fashion starts with the feet.
Yeah.
Or the shoes.
So they went with shoes, then they got to Cinderella, and they kind of worked backwards
Yeah.
to meet that in the middle. And I thought it was really, yeah, it was just a nice little. Oh, that's cool. You know, you really get the impression that at least somebody in Bandai cares about this franchise.
Yeah.
That the suits might not, but the suits might not care, but someone does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I want to do something here.
Oh.
Um. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, and then over here, I can do this.
Okay.
And that way then, we can catch up on chat, and chat's not getting the YouTube analytics stuff, because they don't need that. But yeah, let's catch up with chat, see what they have to say about all of that, and then we'll kind of get into the main novel.
We zoom in on it a little bit. A little bit.
Just gonna lay back here.
That's from someone else, not With the Will. No, the one we were reading was With the Will.
Yeah, the one we were reading is from With the Will.
They're probably saying it costs too much money.
Yeah, that is also.
AJ really just called Mega literate on stream. Yep.
No, I said improving your media literacy. That's different.
Improving it means it's bad, therefore I'm
Illiterate in the ways of Digimon.
illiterate.
So we're improving your Digimon media literacy. Yeah, let's see. We're making you read, Meg. That's not what we're doing to you.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing to you. I missed the dub simulcast. No, there will be no dub simulcast. They didn't see your podcast. Probably for the best. Although I have been told I'm I have been told I'm unapproachable. So I know we're not going to get like a sponsorship or anything anytime soon. I don't toe the line.
No, we bitch about them
Too much.
too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's deserved though.
Oh, it is. Like, yeah.
So
I laughed.
sorry.
You know, I laughed when I was told that. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I get that. I do. We're, you know, we'll even if it were ever possible for it to be a thing, it would probably be in like there would probably be a non-disparagement clause that I would have to just go no, because I have to be honest. Like if this thing doesn't work, if this isn't
you can't
good,
tell me not to bitch about you and then make stupid decisions that deserve to be bitched about.
Yeah. So, oops.
Definitely like it being card fight focused instead of regular fights, in which it wouldn't be as impressive as any Digimon anime.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because there is something to be said for card battles, like in any sort of card anime, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, you know, just the two that come to mind immediately. There is that sort of But because it's based in a media you can actually enjoy outside of the show,
Yeah.
there is an element of like how many episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh end with, oh god, what card am I going to draw next? How am I going to win?
Yeah.
And the whole drama is like what the turn of the next card is. So there
That's
is
something you can relate to in real life.
Yeah.
Just ours don't turn into visual monsters in front of us.
yeah, or have world-ending consequences. You know, so there is an element of it where you're kind of Battle Spirits too. I did not know Battle Spirits had like 7 anime. You guys told me that last time. So I keep forgetting Battle Spirits has anime because it wasn't something I was aware of prior.
Yeah. Who's Usaka? Usaka has a crush.
I don't know. Is that meant to be Utsatsuka? But anyway.
Propose.
No. No.
Green is a good decision. It is.
I do. Yeah. I do like the. Sorry, I'm gonna looping back for a second. There is something about the turn of the cards getting you more invested because it's not just a standard kind of Digimon. I attack with this. Oh, you attack with that. I'm going to evolve and get bigger. There's the evolution is there, but there's option cards, there's tamers, there's rush effects, trigger abilities, all of that stuff which add to and give you a better idea of how the battle has been assembled.
Yeah.
Rather than I attack bigger than yours and I have 6 friends with me.
Yeah, it's
You
not
lose.
like it's not like in an anime where like if we had the cards, you know, I can go, well, I use this card, and that's the move, and that attacks your guy. But in an anime, they're just like, yeah, well, surprise! But they can't do that. It's a little surprise but it's something you can still do in real life.
Exactly. Yeah, no, exactly, and that's what
I have a stupid sword underground.
Yeah.
Can't do that without having the card for the sword, which you know exists and know it's a possibility.
No, exactly. But green is also a good decision. It does differentiate. You know, tarot. Like if you put a picture of like the protagonists all together, Shoto and Teromon stand out just because their color scheme is so different. Where, like, how many of the protagonists have an Agumon now?
Yeah.
Even in the video games, like nearly every video game protagonist has an Agumon because he's Digimon Pikachu.
Yeah, because even Gatchmon doesn't stand out anymore now because of Gamamon.
Yeah, they're
both red and white.
Yeah, Gundramon stands out a bit more because he's purple, as opposed to Vmon's blue or Guilmon's red, or you know, so he stands out a bit more because he's purple.
But then again, you put him next to Vmon, they're very similar.
Yeah, but he's also just purple Dokomon.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, as you say, Gatchmon is red and white, and so is Gamamon, so there is still that red
There's
that
no
they
other
were talking
green.
about. No.
Nobody else is green.
No.
Navimon doesn't count because he's not.
No, he's not the protagonist's main partner.
Yeah.
And Navimon the Digimon is a very different entity. So she's a witch fairy thing. So yeah, it's so I do agree with them. It's like going like to make him like stand out even more. It's not just another red dinosaur.
Yeah.
The L-Star waifu.
Yeah.
I mean the one in Discord below the main interview. Wait, what?
That's the with the will, but the one up there is not with the will.
Oh, that's from Note.com.
That's the, yeah.
Yeah, that's their. Yeah, that's Dengenki Hobby.
Yeah, that's written in the one we read anyway.
Yeah, that's all written in the one we read anyway. But
oh,
no,
that's something else. Okay.
Not a lot of green child levels in general. Yeah, like we have other Falcomon and that's it. I'm sure that, like there's more, but like Floramon, they generally tend to be plant-based rather than like dinosaur or bird adjacent.
Yeah, like plants, green, like that's normal looking. They don't exactly stand out.
No.
Like a cactus is a cactus.
Vorvamon. Yeah, Vorvamon is like, but isn't he like?
Vorvamon?
Yeah, he's like he's like a volcanic dinosaur bird thing. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
He's one of
He's scary.
He's one of Hina's. Hina has him and another one.
Hina?
Yeah, the girl from Digimon Lynx.
Oh. Oh. Rena is the other girl.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought you mentioned. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Oh, they got lazy. Oh, no, kind of.
Lavorvo.
Yeah.
Lava. Like the etymology on Vorvomon is from volcano and bobo, which is a burning onomatopoeia.
Bobo.
But then
Does the fire sound like bo 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 bo?
I think it's meant to be more like bubbling sounds, like
But it didn't phrase it like that. It
no.
phrased it as burning, not boiling.
no, so then it's like lava volcano bubbling monster.
Yeah.
Who then turns into lava volcano Birdramon. Lavo from lava and volcano, and Garita from La Garita Caldera, a volcanic caldera located in the San Juan volcanic field, which produced one of the largest known volcanic eruptions in history. La Garita translates to the lookout.
Look out for the lava!
Yeah, and then it turns into Volcanic Dramon, which it's not a name I've ever been a fan of.
No.
But that's what
it's too on the nose.
Yeah. But that's what he looks like anyway. He just looked like the other thing, but it's like the other thing went into burst mode.
Yeah. Exactly what it looked like.
And he's got this anchor thing on his tail. Or a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Volcanic dragon monster.
Yeah, that's lazy.
Yeah. I think it's Hina Kurihara. So I was thinking of her.
Okay.
So she's normally oh yeah, she did get a Christmas and a New Year outfit.
Oh wait, she got a card, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone was excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've never seen her again. There was this and the alt art, and I made sure to get the alt art because the alt art is fun, and I don't know why it's not here. I guess I have to do this. There we go. That one.
Nobody can see this.
Am I not? Oh.
No, because we're in the other window again.
We are in the other window again. Okay. There. Hina Kurihara, and then this is the alt art. Where you can see Vorvamon here. We've got the...
Terriermon spilling the meat everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I think Vorvamon's stealing it. So.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the other one that she's normally associated with, the little metal bird. Who I think the final form is literally just metallic Dramon. Yep. So you see, it just looks like a metal version of the other thing.
Yeah. With a laser.
With a rail
rail
gun for a tail.
It's Miraidon and Koraidon, but birds.
Oh, it is! Yeah!
She has a fiery rock one from the past and a shiny laser one from the future.
Whoa! So Pokemon stole Koraidon and Miraidon from Digimon.
Yeah.
Yep. You heard it here first, chat. Breaking news. So that evolves from Digimon, which is just a jet engine.
Yeah.
He comes from Jazza, Possibly a combination of Javelin, the name of a number of jets, missiles, and rockets, Zaza, an onomatopoeia for moving quickly through the air, and Rich, a part of the name of the Manfred Albrecht Freire von Richthofen, the Red Baron, and a fucking hell, what a name! Manfred Albrecht Freiherr von Richthofen. Freiherr von Richthofen.
Yeah.
The Red Baron, an ace of aircraft piloting in the 19th and 20th centuries. Jesus Christ, what a name.
Could you not just call him Manfred von Richthofen and leave out the Albrecht Freiherr?
Yeah. Or Manfred von Karma.
He's the Purple Baron.
Yeah. So he comes from Jazzardmon, who looks like he's got like a War Greymon head kind of going on here. But again, Jazzard from Javelin and Zarin from Metal Coated.
Yeah.
And then the baby one is just Jazzamon. Isn't he cute? Like, for a little metal bird, isn't he adorable?
He is. He looks like he's frolicking. Does he have a camera in his mouth?
Yeah, that or it's a laser. I'm a firing my laser. But he is adorable. So, Vorvamon and this thing are associated as being Hina's partner Digimon.
Okay.
Just because of how the plot of Lynx works out there.
I know nothing of Lynx.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Anyway, let's jump back over to chat here for a second. I mean, OG Falcomon. Yes, other Falcomon. Well, Volkdramon was already taken. This is true. And Harrismon, yeah, but also like a little white partner Digimon. But a hedgehog is different. He's not a dragon.
Yeah.
You know? So a hedgehog is different. He's yellow. He's more white and yellow or gold, I guess. No weed Digimon. Like Arrestordramon's tail. Gee, cute. Metallic Man. Miraidon is just the Gabumon bond of friendship. This is nice foreshadowing for the novel. Sonicmon!
OG Falcon. Is OG Falcomon not the ninja?
No, OG Falcomon is the one Minoru had.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was well, I mean, that is the way they came out in the stuff we've watched.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But I guess OG Falcomon didn't fit Icto's whole Tarzan ninja theme, so...
He looks too posh.
Yeah.
He looks like he grew up in a city and went to law school.
So he got a ninja bird instead. He was more of an owl than a falcon, but don't let that stop you, Digimon.
Mm-hmm. Had they just given him some eyelids, it wouldn't have looked so bad.
No.
But he had no eyelids, so therefore owl.
Yeah, an owl that's called a falcon that turns into an ostrich that turns into a crow that turns into a raven-based Shinto god.
Yeah.
Right, that works. That's Digimon in a nutshell. But anyway, I don't think we have any other like housekeeping in regards to upcoming scheduling. I think next week is our last pure week before schedules get a bit hodgepodge. Oh wait, no, we have the week of the 12th. It's the week of the 19th and the 26th where things are a bit mishmashy. So with that then, will we just get into the actual novel then?
Yeah, there'll be no trouble this week either because I'm not going anywhere now.
Oh yeah.
So don't have to worry about Wednesday.
Alrighty, well. Hina is Link's navigator in Digimon Links, yeah. She's the tutorial program designed to help players navigate the digital world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What a cute program.
Yeah, cute AI. This is just an offshoot. When did Pixiv become just a wretched hive of AI only artwork. I tried to use Pixiv the other day to get some reference ideas just for some artwork I have in mind, because the art on Pixiv is usually just fantastic, and it's a nice like source of like getting I don't have to use DeviantArt.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, Pixiv has turned into the deviants of the art world in terms of the AI stuff, all the AI generated art, the deviancy of the art that's being produced, and oh god, it's just
Better off going to Gilbert.
Almost, yeah. I don't feel like the cops are gonna show up at my door when I'm on Gelbaru compared to what's on Pixiv now. You know, like it's been infested. It's
She was picked for the card game presumably because it wouldn't be possible to include links since that tamer has no established design.
Yeah,
it's just you.
Yeah. Okay. It's not like even the tamer from Rearise, which is Harrismon's game. The tamer does have a design. You only ever see it on the screen where you put your name in, and that's it. It's just brown-haired boy or girl in a yellow jacket, and that is basically it. And you never see the character past the "please enter your name here" screen. Yeah. Which. Yeah, but Lynx has so many other good tamer designs that I'm shocked that they haven't made it into the game.
They might eventually.
Fingers crossed. There is some pretty darn good art on Pixiv. There is, when you can find it past all the AI and degenerative smut. I don't mind smut, but Jesus. Anyway. Debug 1-1. So we're going to start the novel now.
We forced Meg to stay.
There is no sky. Smoke and ash billowing from clusters of active volcanoes blanket the heavens above. In this sunless place, the only light comes from rivers of flowing magma, casting everything in a glowing red. Rocks stretch as far as the eye can see. Just rocks on rocks on rocks. Who wrote this? Tolkien?
And the rock's father's name was...
Yeah, and he was related to the tree branch that came from
Good start.
Yeah. The dull pop of bubbles forming from the lava and the savoury sizzle of the molten stone serve as a makeshift background music. Although the temperature isn't felt, the visual information from the game environment alone is enough to induce dehydration. Perhaps this is what hell looks like.
So the background is just
Yes. We can get a good rhythm out of that. Do that again. Yeah, you have to stop and let me do this at some stage.
Oh, you want me to stop? I thought you were going over it.
No. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Yeah. This is good ASMR chat. Are we doing it right? Will this put you to sleep? This is Ruby Mountain, a high-level area within Lacuna. It is located far from the central city, on the distant outskirts of the realm. In this place, where not even NPCs are positioned, there was a young girl and a Digimon shorter than half her height. Though there was no one to see them. Anyone would recognize them as a tamer-partner duo at a glance. Well, if there was one thing that might cast doubt on them being partners. I'm sorry! I really mean it! It would be the fact that the girl was profusely apologizing to the Digimon sitting on the ground. The Digimon seemed to be in a bad mood, in quite a bad mood. Yet the girl, named Yuuki, maintained an optimistic smile, despite her apparent unease. Debug 1-1 Yuuki. Yuuki is wearing a blue-violet camisole top, paired with black shorts and an oversized white jacket. Her bright magenta-dyed hair is styled in a half-up, half-down look, with braids on the sides. She's also wearing her favorite red sneakers. On top of this, her makeup is immaculate.
Oh, she's slay.
She nods firmly to herself, thinking, I'm on point today. Sporty with a hint of elegance, she should log out this instant, dash off to Harajuku, and feel utterly confident snapping selfies for social media. Style to perfection, bright and adorable Yuuki. If she's speaking modestly, she's unstoppable.
So modest.
But still. Yeah, shut up, I'm not gonna budge. Not enough rhyming. Even at her most unstoppable, Yuuki found it extremely difficult to improve her partner's mood. Please, I'll buy you some cute accessories next time, so please forgive me, Impmon. No way. I won't forgive you until you reflect on what you did. But what if it's like mad cute? I don't need no darn cute accessories. And what do you mean by mad cute? Just say it's really cute. Aww. No, what? I've been meaning to say this for a while, but the way you talk is messing up my mood, and that's why we always fail.
You talk too much.
You never shut up. Impmon sighed deeply without turning its small, deep purple body toward her. A level 3 evil Digimon, Impmon is characterized by its 2 long, clown-like horns, red gloves, and scarf. Having been with Yuuki since the beta testing days, Impmon has been communicating with her like this for over half a year. There is no longer any reserve between them, and they're close to inseparable.
Ali said that is a good Impmon voice.
Yeah, thanks. Bada boom! Yet, despite the closeness of their relationship, Yuuki had never managed to get the hang of how to cheer up this little devil. No, I said I'm sorry, okay? She was fully aware that the fault was her own. It was clear that their mission had failed because she charged in impulsively. The mission? The certain issue mentioned here is that they are taking care of. Hold on. The certain issue mentioned here that they are taking care of is NPCs recently going rogue. As members of the debug team in the game Digimon Liberator, Yuuki and Impmon are tasked with investigating and addressing a certain issue. When NPCs go rogue.
Go rogue?
Go wrong! When NPCs go rogue, they indiscriminately challenge any player they see, regardless of any gap in ability. This is considered a bug that severely hinders enjoyable gameplay. Yuuki and Impmon are there to eliminate these bugs and ensure that Digimon Liberator operates as the peaceful and enjoyable game it should be. However, as mentioned already, Yuuki and Impmon failed in their mission. They were defeated by 2 rogue NPCs known as Metallic Dramon and Volcanic Dramon.
Oh, okay.
Man, they were strong, Yuuki mused. Indeed, they possessed incredible strength. While they weren't conditional battle NPCs, it was clear that a better strategy against their deck was needed. There was almost no chance of winning without meticulously formulating a deck to counter them. That could have turned out real bad, huh? Usually, losing to a rogue NPC could corrupt a player's character data. However, as part of the debug team, Yuki's data is protected by her novel emblem.
Her novel emblem?
Yeah. She's a Fire Emblem character. If not for the emblem serving as a backup, they wouldn't be able to bicker like this now. Ideally, if the emblem functioned perfectly, it could be distributed to all users. However, this feature is still considered an unstable test version. I do like how the emblem, even though she's clearly had it before the story takes place, already looks like heavy metal Dramon. Like it's already got the big wings, it's got the music notes, big claws, dragonic head. This means that even with the emblem, there's still a chance that user data could be corrupted upon defeat. That is precisely why Impmon is so angry. As long as the emblem's backup isn't a 100% reliable feature, in other words, as long as there's even a slight chance that they could be separated upon defeat, the mission must absolutely succeed. Man, darn. Oh, okay, so it was Yuuki. Hold on, let me go back then. Oh, that could have turned out real bad, huh? Darn straight it could have been bad, Yuuki. Yeah, sorry. All she could do was sincerely apologize. There was no defending such recklessness. What had she been thinking, launching into a battle without doing the necessary groundwork? It was her fault. There was no doubt about it. Now, will you ever stop being so impulsive? Just a little bit more, thought Yuuki. Even Impmon was growing tired of sulking. Its previously stubborn demeanor had softened. Previously, only the back of its head was visible. Now, its gaze slightly met hers. Just one more push. Not wanting to neglect the opportunity to reconcile with Impmon, Yuuki poured forth with more expressions of regret. I'll change, I swear, I'm super sorry. Look, so let's head back to town, okay? And do you even have a plan? Once again, her partner let out a heavy sigh. With a resigned shrug, Impmon continues. I don't want to have to deal with risky and annoying stuff anymore. If you're really sorry, then come up with a plan for them. How confident are you that we can beat them next time, huh? I've got no plan. I've got no plan yet. The planning starts now. After all, we just lost to them only a moment ago, Yuuki honestly responded. It had been less than an hour since the NPCs had defeated them, and since their defeat, she had been entirely devoted to appeasing Impmon, leaving no time to devise any strategy. Yeah, you're on your own. Oh, come on! Look at it, he's having a little sulk. A little bandage on its head. It's adorable. She could give Nokia a run in the not wearing clothes department.
Oh, she's wearing shorts.
Nah, fair. I suppose if it was just the camisole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they did a good job making these two look kind of ferocious. As Impmon turned its back to Yuuki again, she saw the tears in its eyes. It was clear that she had inadvertently upset her partner with her thoughtless remark. Stop being like that. Let's think of a plan together. Might have been an unnecessary thing to say, but she wanted Impmon to accept the reality. It was truly impossible to reflect on and revise their battle strategy in only an hour. It would be easy to lie and try to smooth things over, but without a real plan, it wouldn't be very meaningful. If Impmon asked to hear the plan, and she had nothing, her lie would quickly be exposed. Her only choice was to be honest. And hence, the current situation. Come on, I said I'm sorry! She exploded. The intense environment of Ruby Mountain's outskirts was tiring her out. And after the relentless battle and repeated, unsuccessful apologies to her partner, Yuuki had reached breaking point. Even the ever-cute and cheerful Yuuki couldn't keep her emotions in check anymore. An apology not accepted. Impmon, you stubborn little whatever meathead. Well, sorry for being a meathead. Guess I'm a girl who's naturally athletic and only good at sports. Self-conceited much? Well, while you're at it...
No.
Oh no, that
That's
didn't
a new
drop
sentence.
a line, yeah. Well, sorry for being a meathead. Guess I'm a girl who's naturally athletic and only good at sports. Self-conceited much? Well, while you're at it, why don't you work on getting better at these card battles instead of just sports? Impmon turned toward her and cracked a sly grin. Knowing Impmon well from their long time together, Yuuki instinctively knew that this was a taunt. I suppose it's impossible for you to get good at card games because, well, you're a bit dumb. What did you say? Is that how you talk to a friend? I see how it is. Yuuki quickly pulls out her D-storage and activates it. A translucent blue user interface emerges from the device. Having had enough... it just didn't scroll. Having had enough attitude for one day, she decided to put Impmon in her D-storage and summon a portal. I should say summon with a portal, or...
Summon a portal and an instant item? No?
Yeah, there's a portal in an instant item.
No?
Portal and instant item? There's a mistranslation there.
Yeah. Or typo.
Yeah. Anyway. She
Summon
decided
a
to
portal
put...
with an instant item?
Yeah, I think it's meant to be with an
instant. The next one is with it.
Yeah. Having had enough attitude for one day, she decided to put Impmon in her D-storage and summon a portal with an instant item. With it, she'll head back to town. Hey, that's not fair! La la la, I can't hear you! Naughty children who don't listen get a timeout. I'm tired and want to log out soon, so let's go home, Impmon! The exchange of sharp words had worn her out. She was about to navigate the menu with practiced ease when she paused. Huh? Something felt off. There was a red notification icon next to items in the pull-down section of the main menu, indicating the receipt of a new item. Yeah, what's the matter? I thought you were logging out. Shut up a sec, she said, holding up a hand to quiet the flustered Impmon.
I'm picturing the way Terramon was out of the deck box, like sitting on top of it,
Yeah.
almost. And then, like, put a hand up, because if he's in the D-storage, how is she putting a hand up to silence him?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, he's sticking at the top of it.
She had no recollection of acquiring any new items. They had yet to stop by any shops today, and aside from their battle with the rogue NPCs, they hadn't engaged in any significant activity. Usually, acquiring items without purchasing them from a shop would imply that they had defeated an NPC, and the item had dropped, but they had lost their only battle with the NPCs. If that was the case, then they lost, yet still acquired an item? The very act of NPCs going rogue was a bug. It wouldn't be strange for unusual things to happen under such circumstances. Yet, it was still peculiar. The only conclusion was that they had acquired an item from the NPCs they lost to. While feasible, such irregularities make figuring out what's going on much more challenging for the debuggers. Should I open it? Do I risk it? After some deliberation, Yuuki decided to check the item. Without verifying its contents, it would be difficult to report accurately to the GMs. With caution, she tapped on the notification section of the item box.
When she tapped on the item, all of her other items disappeared.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's how fanfiction or, like, dojin of this would work.
Yeah.
Like, she taps the thing and all her inventory disappears, even her clothes. And
Yeah.
that's how dojin would happen. Because the internet are a bunch of sick freaks. Granted, she is legal, so have fun, I guess.
She's 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got an ability item for a tamer card.
A familiar message window pops up. Tamer card ability items. These are considered highly significant items in Digimon Liberator. When players first log into the game, they receive a blank Tamer card depicting an image of themselves, which means that Shoto's image somehow already depicted him with the red swishes in his hair.
Yeah.
God damn it! Like, I know it's a stupid thing that will never ever be addressed.
Yeah.
Because it has to mimic
His
the
own-
real life card.
His own tamer card spoiled the story
Yeah.
for himself.
Yeah. Like, I know it's just because it has to match the product in real life,
Yeah.
but, like,
He should have been looking at that going, that's not my hairstyle.
yeah. There should be some sort of cheeky wink and nod to it. Oh, it must be a flair for the game, or,
Yeah.
you know, because every player is a protagonist that has to talk to NPCs and go on a quest. It could be their, oh, this is my protagonist form, or something,
Yeah.
you know? But anyway. After that, by using ability items, players can unlock and acquire new abilities for their tamer cards. This is a crucial element for progressing through the game. What kind of ability item could they have obtained? Yuuki, unable to guess what the item might be, tapped the confirm button on the interface. Hey, Impmon! What do you want? Perhaps irritated at being ignored, Impmon responded in a rough, aggressive tone. Yuuki, unfazed, continued with her question. Impmon, you're an evil type, right? What kind of question is that? Obviously. And the level 6 Beelzebubon is a demon lord. Again, duh. Not a dark dragon or evil dragon, right? Softening its prickly attitude, Impmon realizes from Yuki's odd questions that something is going on and walks over.
Okay, it's not in the box at all yet then.
Or it just let itself out.
True.
And what's with all these weird questions all of a sudden? Can you take a look at this? Yuuki asked, crouching down so the shorter Impmon could see her interface. Impmon nonchalantly peers at the item details. What the heck is this? Right? What the heck? Both of them tilt their heads in confusion. Ability items typically drop randomly, but it's not entirely random. The system evaluates the type of deck being used and selects a related ability from the relevant pool. Their main deck is naturally centered around Impmon's card. Using cards in the trash as resources, they use the level 3, my Irish accent nearly slipped out there, level 3.
Yeah.
The level 3 Impmon. Using cards in the trash as resources, they use the level 3 Impmon to bring forth or digivolve into Beelzebubon at level 6. This strategy allows them to lay waste to the playing field and security in the early stages of battle. Impmon is classed as an evil type, and Beelzebubon is a demon lord type. Therefore, if an ability item were to drop, typically it would be related to these types. However, this item was different. Main. If you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, by suspending this tamer, one of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with the Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait in the trash. Dark Dragon and Evil Dragon aren't inherently irrelevant. However, they are quite a mismatch for their main attacker, Beelzebubon. Hey, look at this. Huh? Oh, wait, it's the other way around. Hey, look at this. Huh? Impmon pointed at the menu screen, where a new notification icon had appeared. The glowing red circle on the card list indicated the acquisition of new cards. The system is riddled with bugs. How could someone receive new cards just by viewing an ability item's details when they haven't even said it yet? This was unheard of. However, both of them had already failed to exercise caution. Drawn in by the bizarre events unfolding before them, Yuuki and Impmon opened the list to check the newly acquired cards.
And Impmon 5 minutes ago, why are you so reckless?
Yeah.
Joining in now.
Whoa, what is this card? I have no idea. Several unfamiliar Digimon cards were added to her card list. Among the cards were Dark Dragon and Evil Dragon Digimon, with names they had never heard. I think I've got it, Yuuki suddenly realized. This could be the very thing they needed. The thought filled her with a sense of certainty. Yeah, what do you get? Isn't it obvious? Just like you wanted. This gives us a strategy for taking down those rogue NPCs. To be continued. It's actually not a bad. It's a short.
Yeah, it's short enough when you're reading it out.
But that is like a month of Seekers content.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
all that is a month of Seekers content.
Yeah, every time you hit a picture, it's a new chapter of Secrets.
Um,
Oh.
so, what do you think of the two so far?
So she had a Beelzebumon, but we're not going to get to see it.
No.
No.
Or we might. I mean, we know Violet carries multiple decks. So we could. It could be. We could see it later.
Sorry. Legal goodness.
Indeed, legal goodness. Always legal.
Should get that
Poor
Pokemon
Impmon killed. Wheeler talking at Yuuki. Just like the interaction they both have. I like the mystery they're setting up about this bug. The Shoto stripe is just pure inconsistency at this point. Yeah. Also, I love that on the window the chat can see my mouse is just swinging back and forth.
Yeah.
Because I'm highlighting what the chat is saying back to us on a window they can't see. So it's like the mouse just has a mind of its own.
You can turn off the mouse.
I can, but I won't.
Okay. You're enjoying it.
Yeah. Also, when I'm on the correct page, it helps for going this thing here
Yeah.
and not having to turn it back on all the time.
True.
Your Irish and Brooklyn accents are fighting in your mouth. Yeah, a little bit. Too short. Ali says, it's like 2 months if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Yeah, if you cut that into, like, Seekers chapters, they'd describe everything around them a bit more.
Yeah. And I do like they do that. Like, they are very, they are description heavy, but it never feels, like, overwhelmingly so. Hina is best girl. Oh, we were talking about Hina like 20 minutes ago.
Jasmine's just saying Hina's best girl because I guess Yuki's not.
Oh, you gonna take that, Yuki? But yeah, any thoughts on them so far, or any sort of?
Digimon seems the same.
Right.
I know it almost just got killed, but it's, or at least separated from his partner.
Yeah.
But it's just in a huff, and is it male or female?
Seems to be male.
Yeah, because I did. Well, people were assuming it was going to be female.
Yeah.
I guess because of
girl partner.
Yeah.
People were speculating, but
Well,
again,
no,
it's like
because they expected.
Oh, because they expected her to be
Starmon,
BL
yeah.
Starmon, yeah. But yeah, I guess it's a Ruli and Goramon situation. Ruli and Goramon.
About them, they didn't argue like this. Oh, the genders. Sorry.
SM or T.
Big brain.
Have a head pat. A very disgusted one.
Your arm is currently in your chest.
Isn't it always? Noogies.
Please don't. No, you'll get rid of more brain cells. Meg is being unruly right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm still sick, so shush.
Oh.
I know you have no pity for me,
No,
but
no.
it explains why my brain don't work.
No, I ran out of pity for your illnesses years ago.
Excuse me for being chronically ill.
Yeah, right?
How
Do you ever think
dare
of how it affects me? Do you ever think how I'm impacted by it?
Still sick? No, sick. Sick.
Desmond, no. Just don't. No. We're not even. That's not becoming a bit. No. But look, alright, so talk me through it. Like, description, characters, personalities. What did you like? What did you not like? Talk me through it.
It moves faster than Seekers, definitely.
Right.
Like, it describes, but the description isn't the main part of it.
Yeah.
Whereas Seekers really felt like the building was the character in that episode, or,
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry, your hair was all.
My hair's messy because somebody just hit me on the head.
I gave you nuggies. There's difference. Accusing me of that. Sorry, domestic violence. Remember, not domestic adjusalt. No, it's just AJ salty. That's fine. I'm not allowing some characters. What's
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh.
Sure.
Yuki.
The character.
The character comes across as a little ditzy and, well, conceited, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't see anything wrong with being conceited.
It has its limits.
But it's got to be some kind of smart being a debugger for the game.
Yeah.
Can't just be anybody and do that.
Mm.
You have to have some skill in it, and
Yeah. So she has to have some talent to her. Yeah.
Well, she's 19, so is she still high school?
Just graduated, probably.
Just graduated, yeah. Is this a job or just?
Or just like a hobby.
Mm.
Unsure right now. They don't.
Mm.
Like if she's been with the game since beta testing started, feels like it's been ongoing for a long time. So she could have gotten into this while she was in high school, like maybe while she was 15 or 16, and then sort of just progressed with the game. Maybe it was a hobby that
In .hack, the mods of it.
Yeah.
I remember just from the anime there was that one woman and all the soldiers.
Yeah.
Were they volunteers?
They were volunteers, yeah. Subaru and her, the White Knights or whatever they were called. They don't work.
The White Knights.
I think yeah. I was like it might have been Royal Knights. I don't remember.
Where's Justin?
They were self-appointed peacekeepers. They don't work for Ultimate.
That's why I'm wondering, is she something like that, where she is part of the game and helps fix it?
Well, that's what I was going to. Maybe, and maybe initially when the game was launching, they were like, hey, we're looking for beta testers, blah, blah, blah. And it probably transitioned from, okay, I'll volunteer, into a job. If she's part of this debugging team that goes out and, gets rid of these NPCs for the company.
Also, right, so these NPCs were 2 Digimon.
Yeah.
They weren't a robot with these Digimon.
Seemingly not. Seems the NPCs were the Digimon themselves.
It's like she just had a regular Digimon battle rather than a card game battle, which we just talked about.
Yeah. Which is I do want to believe that it's 2 robots controlling those Digimon. Because
I didn't mention them, but we know that the NPCs are those robots.
Unless it's a misconception and they're not NPCs but they're wild Digimon, similar to like how Teromon showed up and they're like, wild Digimon, I've never seen that before.
If it's a game and you can't play him, he is an NPC.
Yeah.
Even though he's a wild Digimon.
Yeah, so it could be a misconception thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if the column section expands more on it, but we can have a look when we're done.
Yeah. So that makes me wonder. She's smarter than she lets on, and does she just try to be real cutesy with her mad cute?
Oh yeah, well, so when I read that at first, I was like, I can't wait for you to see that. What do you think of her being mad cute? Not even cute, cute.
Cute, yeah.
Mad cute.
I'm saying, I feel like she plays it up. And like she said something about being sporty and athletic, so maybe she plays it up a bit in real life too, so she doesn't get labeled with the tomboy thing.
I'm doing too much. There it is.
Hey.
Oh no.
You're jabbing yourself in the eye, but yeah.
I'll get it eventually. Oh, I'm just eating my own finger.
Yeah. That's a whole different motion.
Cute.
Maybe she plays up the girliness and the ditziness a bit, but I feel like she's smarter underneath.
Yeah, quite possible.
Well, when Impmon was giving out that she doesn't have plans or she's reckless in this. And I was like, damn, you should meet Masaru. Imagine if Agumon had been like that instead of, let's run into danger and punch it. Agumon was like, wait, no, we need a plan. Wouldn't have worked.
Anarchy! You don't think ahead of anything.
But I think she just got excited.
Yeah.
And got ahead of herself and then kind of went, oh shit.
Oh god.
Whoa.
I
For a spin.
keep forgetting this doesn't move the same way your model does.
Yeah. Whee! Swinging out of your chair.
Yeah. God damn it, Yuki. Jesus, Yuki. No, I have the OnlyFans for that.
Jesus.
I don't. That is a joke. That is a joke. I do not.
Your model anatomically correct?
No comment. I'll leave you guessing on that one.
What's the other comment came in
Desmond says, you're still the best commenter, Yuki.
Yeah, and like I said, Impmon is still just Impmon.
Yeah. Do you so you see like the Tamer's version of him in that, or?
He was always in a mood as well.
Yeah.
But
this one doesn't have the superiority complex of the other one.
No, it's just a little brat.
Yeah.
But it has reason to be a brat right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, right now for sure.
Yeah. So I'll have to see more of it in different circumstances to kind of figure out if they're kind of similar.
Alex says, I'm mostly thinking that Yuki is a sore loser and just wants to take revenge.
I feel like it's less that she's a sore loser and just too used to winning.
That could be it. Like, if she's been playing the game and has special, like, admin privileges, like, she could be a tamer, like, on the level of, like, a Zenith or an Owen, and we just don't see that yet.
Yeah. She's just not taking part in competitions because she has a job.
Yuki responded with a heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she just didn't think about strategy, which is weird for a card game. But
yeah, like Yuki, I do agree with that. Like Yuki gives off like traditional Digimon protagonist vibes.
Yeah. It's like she didn't think about what cards she would need at all.
No.
Like rushing into a Pokemon battle and then going, oh shit, this is a fire type and I only have grass types, you know?
Why did I want to be a grass type gym leader? Why am I in a volcano?
That's kind of the vibe it gave off. Like sometimes you just, like in Pokemon Go or something, you're like, yeah, go into the raid, yeah, and then you're like, ah, shit. I didn't choose which Pokemon to bring into this, I just skipped through it.
Oh.
So maybe it was something like that. She just kind of got excited when she saw them. Because they're pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
She wanted to beat them and didn't think about what she needed to beat them in that moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because she just assumed she would win.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to move on to 1-2 then?
Yeah, I do agree she wants to take revenge now because she's like, ooh, this is possibly hacker shit. I'm going to keep it.
Alright then.
I'm assuming the game is buggy as hell because Digimon actually exist and they've inserted themselves into this game.
Yeah. I imagine it's very much like an Eden Cyber Sleuth situation. So, Debug 1-2. Oh. The dark sky is draped in ash while the land glows red with flowing lava. Amidst this harsh landscape stands a colossal mass of rock. It is a volcano that seems ready to shoot a pillar of fire into the sky at any moment. Oh, we just need Suguru and Bancho Leomon to trade fists.
Yeah.
Back in this remote area, far from the central location of Ruby Mountain, Yuki and her companion now face a shadowy figure. It is a tall, slender, white humanoid robot. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's just brought it up now. Yeah.
By now they were accustomed to seeing the sinister glow of red electronic signage lighting up its face visor. The rogue NPC. Undoubtedly the same NPC that had defeated them just a few hours earlier. The revenge match was in full swing. Yuki looks on as 3 Digimon face off between her and the NPC. Debug 1-2 Heavy Metal Play. In the battle area of the NPC, there is a Digimon that appears to be a combination of a dragon and a fighter jet. Its body is twisted but radiates a sense of functional beauty. It is the machine dragon Digimon called Jazarichmon. Or I guess as we Jazarich.
Alfred Jazza Rich or Von Rich
Yeah.
Mon.
Manfred von Karma. Jazarichmon. In Yuki's battle, so here we have Jazarichmon, 7,000 data points, a cost of 7 to play normally, 3 if he digivolves from a level 4. Has a on-play effect where he de-digivolves one of your opponent's Digimon when brought onto the field. And when it's digivolving itself, if the opponent has no level 5 or higher Digimon in play, the player gains 1 memory.
Okay.
Then
So they send out something strong and he just goes, "Nope, you're a child."
Yep. Inherited ability. Opponent's turn once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the attack target to this Digimon. That's a neat effect.
Yeah, so if it's going after something weaker.
This thing can just once per turn go, no, you're attacking me instead. In Yuki's battle area, there are 2 Digimon in battle-ready positions, along with a tamer card displaying her image. One is a level 6 Dark Dragon Digimon that has been resurrected from the trash. It was Nidhoggmon, an enormous black dragon with 2 pairs of wings formed of blazing energy. A big part of why she included this demonic dragon with blocker in her deck is because of her tamer card effect, obtained earlier from the ability item. It was fortunate that she had managed to play this Digimon before the opponent's playing field was fully set up. Nidhoggmon was the crucial card needed to defeat this rogue NPC.
See, if this was Seekers, it would describe him in great detail.
Here we just get the card.
Yeah.
we get a little thing.
Oh, he's like Eismon, but with fire.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be seeing him soon.
No!
Anyway, so here we have Nidhoggmon. He's a level 6, so a mega level. 11,000 points. 11 cost to play, or 3 if digivolving from a level 5. Ability in the trash on your main phase. If you have 4 or few cards in your hand, play this card from your trash with the play cost reduced by 4. So
It's
for a
11.
cost of 7.
Yeah.
It's got the blocker ability. And then on deletion, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with the Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait from your trash without paying the cost.
Okay.
And then there is another Digimon, a new face that had just digivolved moments ago. This Digimon sported large speakers on both shoulders and a sharply pointed microphone on its chest, resembling a horn used to pick up its voice. The cyborg's massive body was adorned with dazzling armor. Fans may confuse its silhouette for War Graumon, or Megalograumon.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, Megalograumon.
Yeah.
The perfect form of Impmon's rival Guilmon,
Why is it his rival in this universe?
because they fought once in Tamers.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's it, yeah. They're just going, huh? Remember?
Yeah. However, this was a completely new species of Digimon, unknown to anyone yet. Wow! Totally wicked! Way too cool! Its name is Loudmon. Another newcomer, Punkmon, is also totally cool. A level 4 Dark Dragon Digimon, Punkmon wears a leather jacket and a metal mask and sports a mohawk. Fans may confuse its silhouette with it for Graumon. It doesn't say that, but I felt it necessary
No.
to add.
I'll look at it with its brass knocks.
Yeah. I haven't looked
It
into
looks
what the
like-
code says.
It looks like Ictos Falcomon could evolve into it.
You think so?
With those colours and the...
Yuki desperately wanted to touch that mohawk, but through sheer willpower managed to restrain herself.
Just in the middle of the battle, she just starts stroking its hair.
It's just Impmon like, hey, what are you doing?
She's just standing there facing the NPC, but her hand is out, just grabbing it by the hair.
Soft. What conditioner do you use? So, Punkmon level 4, adult level. 6,000 points, 6 to play normally, a cost of 3 to digivolve from a level 3. Upon digivolve, a level 3 with evil trait costs 2. So if it's digivolving from a Digimon with the evil trait, its cost gets lowered from 3 to 2.
Okay.
When digivolving, if you have one or fewer tamers, you may play one Yuki from your hand without paying the cost.
Okay.
So Yuki doesn't have a surname. So Shoto's and Arisa's tamer cards say Shoto Kazuma.
Yeah.
Arisa,
I can't remember her
Yeah.
surname either. Yeah.
Kinosaki.
Yeah, that's right.
But Yuki's is just Yuki.
Yeah. Does she get a username? If she's a debugger?
That's my headcanon. That is my headcanon, that it's her username.
So she only paid the cost of 2 because Impmon has evil.
Yeah.
He's evil type. And now she gets to play herself.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
As well.
That's it. Yeah, well done.
Right.
So the inherited effect then, on your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP.
I can't take that seriously
No.
ever.
So then we see Loudmon, 7,000 data points, cost of 7 to play, 4 if digivolving from a level 4. Digivolve from a level 4 with Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon, it's a cost 3 instead.
You're right, so...
And then on play, when digivolving, trash 2 cards in your hand, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 7,000 data points or less.
Scroll back up.
And then as an additional rule, trait, this also has the Dark Dragon type.
As
So
well
even
as
though it's not
Cyborg, yeah.
Yeah, so even though it's not in the traits here, it is also classed as one of these.
Okay, scroll back up to... No, go again. 7,000.
Mhm.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So long, Bowser! And then its inheritable ability is on your turn, while you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, all of your Digimon with the Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait gain Security Attack +1.
Oh, wow.
Can it get even cooler than this? I don't know if I can handle that! With the next card ready, the playing field was developing just as Yuki had planned. Now, it all depended on the enemy NPC's move. Here they come, Yuki, you better be ready! Ah, you bet! As Loudmon infused with its partner's consciousness, urged caution, the NPC raised its right hand and hoisted a card into the air. Yuki had seen this motion before. It was the very move that had led to their defeat earlier. Here it comes! Bring it on! The memory gauge, which had been at 0, suddenly tipped toward Yuki, spiking to 5. The level 5 Jezerikmon in front of her was enveloped in a bright light and transformed into particles of emerald green. These particles reassembled into a completely different form. A larger body was quickly piecing together. It was digivolving. The NPC's trump card! Interwoven as if braided, layers of steel scales cover its body. Light continuously streams from both arms. Its sharp eyes glare at Yuki and her Digimon. A level 6 metallic Dramon, a mechanical dragon known as the Sky Dragon, had manifested. Slifer the Sky Dragon? The piercing roar of metallic Dramon vibrated through the atmosphere.
Slay for the metallic Dramon.
Simultaneously, it was Yuki's turn again. With the effect of her Tamer card, additional memory was added, bringing her total to 6. This was more than sufficient to execute her plan. Seriously, what immense power! She thought out loud to dispel the anxiety within, trying not to be overwhelmed by its intensity. That thing is just unfair. Its effect from when it digivolved prevented Yuki from digivolving level 4 or lower Digimon until the end of her next turn. That was highly troublesome. Moreover, Yuki remembered that Metallic Dramon possessed an even more problematic effect upon its deletion. Staring down the opponent's playing field, Yuki declares her turn. My turn! My draw phase! Sorry, I tried to do the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Oreno Tan! Draw! After the draw phase, Yuki's hand consisted of only 2 cards. This was the result of her aggressively using her hand to set up the playing field. Although given a generous 6 memory to work with, it looked unlikely that she could dominate the field with only 2 cards in hand. At least, that would be the typical reaction with other deck types. Most likely, the rogue NPC was having that exact thought, seeing her low hand count as a result of her cost-spending spree. That was a huge mistake. In fact, the fewer cards in hand, the better for this deck. She had just the right number of cards in hand to deploy her Tamer card's ability, and other cards, as well as sufficient cost available. Yuki swung her right hand decisively, suspending the Tamer card placed on the field. An effect is activated. Yuki. So, play cost of 3. Start of your main phase. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Main phase. If you have 4 or fewer cards in hand, by suspending this Tamer card, one of your Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with the Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait in the trash. She also comes with the Liberator skill, or trait. Her security effect. Play this card without paying the cost. Again, this is like every Tamer's security ability.
Yeah.
So, and well,
You just read that.
I just read that. So,
Yeah.
Let's go, Loudmon. You ready to crank it up? Yuki called out as she swiftly deployed her memory. Cost required was 4 memory. As she retrieved the card from the trash, Loudmon's body became enveloped in a glow reminiscent of Metallic Dramon's earlier radiance. It was the glow of Digivolution. As it morphed, Loudmon responded resoundingly to Yuki's call. Hell yeah! Alright then, let's get this party started. Loudmon's Digivolution begins. You call yourself Metallic Dramon? You ain't metal at all! As the light subsided, a silhouette significantly larger than Loudmon's previous form emerged. Its serrated armor appeared as if it could slice skin upon contact. On its back were 2 pairs of flashy wings in the shape of electric guitars. Its arms were equipped with gauntlets featuring blades sure to rend any foe asunder. Instead of legs, a serpent-like tail slithered across the ground. Diabolical was the perfect word to describe this evil dragon. I'm gonna show you what real metal sounds like. Heavy metal Dramon, the roar of the evil dragon, and the thunderous sound of its wings made the atmosphere tremble. Like, that is sick artwork.
That's amazing.
And then we get awesome artwork then of Loudmon and Punkmon.
Yeah.
God, they're so cool. Wow, so cool! Yuki felt like she might faint from excitement, barely managing to stay composed. The new form of Impmon didn't have the sleekness of Beelzebumon. Instead, it overflowed with a charm that her old partner lacked.
Oof.
Not just cool! Black. Oh, hold on, was that him? Not just. That must be him.
Yeah.
Wow, so cool! Not just cool. Black Sabbath! As the evil dragon shouted, its Digivolution ability activated. The howling noise from the wings on its back intensified, and then it wrought destruction upon the battle area in front of them. So here we have Heavy Metal Dramon, 13,000 DP, 13 to play, 5 at a cost of 5 if evolving from a level 5, but bring it down to 4 if digivolving from a level 5 with the Dark Dragon, Evil Dragon trait.
Yeah.
When digivolving, trash 2 cards in your hand, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less data points as this Digimon. At the end of your turn, once per turn, you may play 1 card with the Evil, Dark Dragon, or Evil Dragon trait, and a play cost of 8 or less from your trash without paying the cost. For each card in your hand, remove 1 from this effect's play cost maximum. Okay.
Okay. Not sure I really understand that part.
So at the end of her turn, she can play 1 card with the Evil, Dark Dragon, or Evil Dragon trait.
Yeah.
And a play cost of 8. So a play cost of 8 or less with those traits.
She's playing that for free.
For free.
Right.
And then for each card in her hand, remove 1 from this effect's play cost maximum. So she can bring that down from 8 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 1. Or just pick anything then. Which, yeah, because she's already getting to play it for free, she doesn't have to pay the 8 memory to do it.
Yeah. That's why I don't understand it. It sounds like it's contradicting itself.
It does sound like it's contradicting itself. It does sound like it's contradicting itself a little bit. But I'm sure it'll be explained properly later. Oh. Unless it means for each card in hand, like, you can take the original play cost and bump it down to 8 or less and then play that for free.
Oh, so if you have one like him that costs 13 and you have however many cards in your hand, you deduct that from that play cost?
From that play cost.
Right.
And then if that
sense.
hits the 8 or less threshold, you get that out then for free.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
That
that's what
makes
it's
more sense,
I think
yeah.
that's what it's trying to say, but it's worded very badly. But anyway. So when digivolving, trash 2 cards from hand and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with data points less or equal to this. Yeah, okay, so we covered that. Both Metallic Dramon and Heavy Metal Dramon have 13,000 data points. Compounding this, the effects of Impmon and Punkmon's previous Digivolutions added 4,000 data points this turn. Thank you, inherited abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Metal Dramon with data points of 17,000 undoubtedly met the conditions for deletion. Consequently, Metallic Dramon was obliterated by the effect of Heavy Metal Dramon. However, the game would not be won so easily. Here it comes! Yuuki looked beyond the NPC toward the volcano. A shadow burst forth from the peak, along with the erupting magma. Flapping its enormous wings, a level 6 Earth Dragon Digimon appeared. Its igneous scales pulsing with veins of lava. Here it comes, Yuuki! This Digimon was Volcanic Dramon. As Metallic Dramon is deleted, another effect was activated. So here's Metallic Dramon, 13,000, 13,500, same. On play, when attacking, Digivolve 4, so take away, deduct it by 4 levels.
Oh.
One of your opponent's Digimon.
Right.
So, in theory, if Heavy Metal Dramon was out first, and then this card got played...
It's like an Impmon now.
Yeah. When digivolving, none of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon can digivolve until the end of the next turn, which we covered, and then all turns once per turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, other than by your effects, you may play 1 Digimon card with the Rock Dragon or Earth Dragon trait from your trash without playing the cost. So
if someone kills him, the other guy comes in.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what's happening here. That's right. Volcanic Dramon has a similar effect. Having once lost to this opponent, Yuuki clearly remembered the card's effect.
Just the opposite of the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just replaced Machine Dragon or Sky Dragon for Rock Dragon or Earth Dragon.
Mm. So they're twinsies.
Yeah. While one is from the trash and the other from the hand, the opponent's deck was capable of disrupting her field through the strong synergy of these 2 Digimon. In their last encounter, she was beaten down by what seemed like an endless loop of metallic Dramon and volcanic Dramon appearing. The bitter taste of defeat spread in her mouth. She once again regretted the fact she foolishly charged in without a plan. But that's precisely why it was so crucial to deploy Nidhoggmon rapidly. Getting these two Digimon lined up before Volcanic Dramon could enter the field was critical to her victory.
Say it.
You can come at me anytime, Volcanic Dramon! As Yuuki feared, the Earth Dragon roared and spewed a beam of heat. This was its effect that activates on play. So here we go, 13,000, 13,500. On play, when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest data points. It also has, when Digivolving, your opponent can't play or move Digimon with 6,000 data points or less until the end of their turn. And all turns, it's the effect we just covered.
Yeah.
Except it's from the hand rather than the trash. So on play, when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest data points. The heat ray did not scorch Heavy Metal Dramon. Instead, its target was Nidhoggmon. Gotcha! Yuuki exclaimed, her strategy playing out as planned. Upon deletion, Nidhoggmon can play a level 5 or less Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait Digimon without paying its cost. Seizing the moment, Yuuki calls out, Orochimon! A level 5 blocker with a data point of 6,000. Excellent! Choosing to prepare for the opponent's attack was a slight departure from Yuki's usual high-speed aggressive style. However, no matter what, she did not allow her opponent to reduce her number of Digimon. This was the insight Yuuki gained from seeing Heavy Metal Dramon's card. Reflecting on their previous defeat had shown her a simple truth. Previously, Yuuki only knew how to attack aggressively, but this card and her prior loss made her rethink her tactics. Sometimes enduring an opponent's onslaught reveals the path to victory. Let's go, Heavy Metal Dramon! Ready to turn up the tempo and captivate our audience? She had already made preparations to play more Digimon in her playing field. If the opponent tries to delete more of her Digimon, she'll replenish even faster. Of course, Yuuki will go all in and win this battle. Rawr! Her partner's reassuring voice bolstered her confidence. With victory in sight, Yuki's passion began to burn even hotter. Now, it was their turn to dominate the opponent.
Can we go back up to Orochimon's card for a minute?
Mm-hmm. So he's got blocker. And then on deletion, trash one card in your hand. Then delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon and one of their level 4 Digimon.
Okay.
So we're child or an adult level.
Yeah, and then retaliation. When only this Digimon is deleted in battle, delete the Digimon it battled.
Uh-huh. That's his inherited ability.
Yeah.
So, yeah, retaliation is a fun little maneuver. I don't remember the Japanese name for that move. I remember it getting changed. I could be wrong. I think it's kamikaze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
I'm sorry, I have to mute the mic for a second.
Okay. Alright, so then we get a time skip. Like, we don't even get to see the end of the fight, or
Boo!
yeah, we don't even get to see the end of the battle. Like, what is that?
This battle would have been really fun in comic form.
Yeah, I think so. Yay! We won big! Back at base camp on Ruby Mountain, still buoyant from the lingering thrill of victory, Yuuki impulsively hugs Impmon.
Still buoyant.
Yeah. Hey, this is not the place for that. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Flustered, her partner jumped out of her embrace and hastily created some distance, turning away. It's same old attitude. Why can't Impmon be more honest? And again, that's precisely what makes Impmon cute! Even its cold demeanor felt cheerful in the aftermath of their victory. Having faithfully replicated the strategy she envisioned when reconstructing her deck, her high spirits were justified. The new cards worked well. You could praise me a bit more, you know, Impmon. So you're saying you couldn't have won without that card?
Oof.
Impmon's sarcastic remark froze her. With that thought, she couldn't maintain her positivity. It was true. They were able to change their approach because of the new Digimon and Tamer card ability. Feeling the potential in these cards had given her the courage to take a bold new direction. Well, a win is a win. Nice one, Yuuki. Aw, Impmon! You idiot! I told you not to hug me! No way! She would have preferred Impmon to just congratulate her right away. However, she decided not to voice her thoughts. It was better not to say anything unnecessary and spoil their hard-earned victory with a quarrel. Anyway, it's been bothering me. We should chalk it up to a bug, but there's something fishy about the new ability items and cards.
I think she said that.
Oh.
Because it says the
Oh,
idea
okay.
that Yuuki mentioned.
Mm.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I read it the way I did. I agree. It's kind of bothering me too.
Sorry.
Maybe we should consult Altea next time? Yeah, I don't really like that Altea. The Altea that Yuuki mentioned is a member of the debugging team who supports them behind the scenes. Typically, she works alongside the Digimon Espimon to assist the GMs. Undoubtedly, Altea is the most knowledgeable about the system within their team, and a reliable figure indeed.
You know what she looks like? I feel like
We
saw her last time.
Yeah, she's either the one with the goggles or the one that was on the Yuki Darumon.
Oh yeah.
She might be the big booba plot lady.
Yeah.
Don't say stuff like hard to approach or don't like. With teammates after... Oh, hold on. Don't say stuff like hard to approach or don't like. We're teammates after all. There's no one else who'd understand this stuff. Yeah, that's true, but... it feels kind of wrong just to leave things unsolved, you know? The game of Digimon Liberator is full of mysteries. Beyond the phenomena that Yuuki and her team encountered, there are undoubtedly numerous bugs that management still needs to fix. Unless they're addressed, the game that she so profoundly enjoys could one day face irreparable problems.
Oh, they're never gonna go away, sweetie.
When you think about it that way, we really need to use whatever means necessary to get the answers, right? Yeah, you really are proactive, aren't you? Yeah, you have my respect for that. You really are cut out for this job. Oh wow, you're giving me lots of compliments today. Don't squeeze me. Impmon, usually not one to speak positively, must have been pleased with their victory over the rogue NPC. It was evident in Impmon's attitude as they chatted, so Yuuki felt compelled to return the compliment. After all, it was Impmon who fought hard and earned their victory. Hey, Impmon, you were super cool too. Your new Digivolution was totally awesome. What? Punkmon, Loudmon, and Heavy Metal Dramon. When she first saw the card illustrations, she was initially disconcerted by the departure from Beelzebumon's appearance.
Oh, she likes him. Oh.
But, being a dancer herself, the new music-themed Digivolutions hit all the right notes for Yuuki.
Okay, she's a dancer. That's her sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it makes sense why her emblem also has the music notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up, let me go already. The mission's over, so why don't you log off already? No, I want to stay like this a bit longer. Yuuki forcibly held on to her restless partner and began to walk briskly along the rugged paths of Ruby Mountain. Seriously! This partner of hers needs to be more honest. To be continued.
Just squeezing him.
Yeah,
like
just
walking
holding
down
him
the
like a
road.
giant plush as she's walking through this like volcanic area. And that is
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
let's jump back over to what chat has to say.
Games never stop being buggy.
Well, let's hope to find out how Altea is next week. Oh yeah, this Wednesday we're getting more novel content, so
Okay.
we might be meeting Altea. It's also let's see.
You're still the best commenter. Was no. Owen just owned the bracket.
Yeah. The world turns to ash moment. I get that reference. Moon Knight. No? What was that about? That is a good Jurashimon art. Yeah, the Jasarikmon art is pretty good on the cards. This ability is like a small girl. The ability is like, see a small girl and people call her a lolly. She became one now. Okay. Eismon Evo. War Growlmon. Yeah, Megalo Growlmon. That's what I said. Royal Knights and Demon Lords like to fight anyway, so they're rivals now.
That's true. But
Remember,
that was definitely you remember Tamers?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Because and you know what? I don't
Tamers
mind
is
it.
popular apparently.
You know, but I also don't mind it because Tamers is also a card-based thing.
Yeah.
Like if the Tamers showed up in this as characters,
it would make sense.
It wouldn't be out of place.
Yeah.
Like Ruki turning up for a cameo makes more sense than like Taichi or Mimi, because she already comes from a world where they play. It's the old card game, but there's no reason why a reboot of like a 2020 version of Tamers
that could run by these rules.
That would run by these rules. Yeah, that'd be super fun. And maybe that's why it didn't get the anime treatment. Because people would say, well, if you're just going to do a card game anime, why isn't it a Tamers sequel?
Where are we getting Tamers?
Yeah, why is it not a Tamers sequel or a Tamers reboot?
Yeah. Remember, Leomon was killed that time too.
It's so dumb. It's worse than most original characters. Wait, what? A Royal Knight versus 7 Great Demon Lord thing, probably. Yeah. Yuki wants to touch something again. Could be her game username. Yeah, that's my headcanon for it, because...
No member of the Debug team has a surname.
Ah. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Zenith, Altea, Yuki. Yeah, they must all be... they may all just be handles rather than names.
Yeah.
Interesting. The DP hurts. I kind of have a theory about it because completely off the rails. Metallic type is the Sky Dragon. No idea why not Machine Dragon type. Monster Cardo. Shoutmon, possible other evolution. I could see Shoutmon evolving into Punkmon, Loudmon. Heavy metal time.
Only the design wasn't so bad. Which
design? Fiery Punk Fastball. 7 cards in hand. Yeah, that's how the effect should work. So our thing take the 13 down to he is hot. Come at me loud and clear, Loudramon. That was BS for me. The time skip is a bit silly.
Yeah, you're building up to this perfect plan working out and we don't get the end of it.
Yeah.
That's some Seekers bullshit right there.
Time skips in mid-battle, one of my many trope enemies. Yeah. Also, it's rare a novel actually skips stuff that anime does regularly. Yuki says she could be the white-haired girl lolly. Feel free. Like the green-haired girl would be partnered with Yuki Darumon. Oh, okay, so it could be the creepy one, the goth Anya.
Yeah, the one that was staring into our souls.
Yeah. Could be that one. That could be Altea. Yeah, she looks like an Altea. I guess we may find out this week. Those people refusing to accept new things and just wanting repeats or sequels of old stuff should leave the franchise. Own does have a last name. Yeah, Dreadnought.
Sounds like a username.
Yeah, Dreadnought sounds like a username, alright.
Yeah.
This entire new line of Impmon is very bad.
I like them.
Yeah,
Impmon is the only one that doesn't match them.
Hmm.
Like, I know the purple kind of carries through, but...
But here's the thing. These are based on Digimon. Guilmon was going to become an early Tamer's draft designs.
Yeah.
Like, these are based on Digimon. Impmon was meant to be Takado's partner.
Mm.
And then there was a, executive meddling to be like, no, make him an antagonist.
Yeah.
So these are all based on Digimon Takado was going to have anyway.
Mm.
So them bringing that back in a refreshed way, it's a nice little if you know, but I kind of liked the chaos of like everyone getting annoyed.
Did they...
I liked seeing the fandom get very upset.
Did they go, can't be imp, has to be dinosaur?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Considering we have Beelzebumon, they might just use him and that was the head writer wanting Guilmon. Bullshit. It's a thing. Maybe that's why they're friends and enemies.
I'm not the main character because of you.
Yeah. Bada boom! But Takada was going to have Impmon doesn't mean that Impmon was going to have Guilmon's evolution.
They said that. They said that these ones were based on early designs for him,
Yeah.
weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. So Takada was going to have, like, these are based on Digimon that Takada was going to have before they were pivoted to fit Guilmon more.
Mm.
So it's a nice wink and nod moment for those who know. But if you don't know, it's just like, oh, that's a funny thing. Because the novel is making a point of saying Impmon and Guilmon are rivals. So rivals.
And it's also saying that if you didn't know, this shadow could be Megalogromon.
Yeah. So it's a nicer, but like, I mean, we've seen Digimon do this already where it's, like, look at Globemon and Charismon.
Mm.
Like, they're basically, Charismon is just evil Globemon.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't a new thing where I know Pokemon is probably not the best example, but it is just like divergent evolution or regional variance of like a thing you know, but different.
Yeah.
I don't hate those.
Masaru Zagamon.
Masaru is, well, that's still an Agumon. It's not a whole new species.
True. But it diverges.
Yeah, but it's not like it looks like an Agumon, but it's called Fighty Strapmon. You know? You know.
So glad you didn't fuck up that word. Where did they say that? Oh, it was ages ago. I couldn't tell you. It's probably on With the Will somewhere. But I remember that.
Yeah.
So somebody definitely said it if I remember it.
Yeah. Feels like just a very bad excuse, just a way to sell nostalgia by giving people an alt of Megidramon.
Is it an alt if it was the original?
Yeah. Look, I'm not trying to say anybody is wrong in their opinions because you know,
it's all, like,
opinions
subjective.
Opinions are all subjective. Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. I like the designs for just kind of how over the top they are, but I also have the added bonus of watching people lose their absolute shit that Impmon in this novel that they weren't going to read anyway was getting forms that look like Guilmon line instead of like
fine.
instead of just being Beelzebumon again. But I like that they acknowledge she did have Beelzebumon, but she won't.
Yeah.
If going forward.
Do you think it's because of the way I was thinking there a minute ago? 19-year-old with a Beelzebumon.
Oh god, yeah.
With the bad boy on the motorbike.
Oh yeah.
19-year-old.
I mean, look at how
she's never gonna devolve him back to Impmon again.
Now I'm waiting for the yellow Quadramon line to be revealed. Revived. Oh god,
Saying based on or inspired by could perfectly mean that Impmon had a plant-based evolution line and they adapted it, just keeping the colour scheme.
Still what happened though.
Yeah, they were the draft designs.
Yeah.
And then they went, no, Red Dragon.
Yeah. She became a scaly.
But that's just it. I feel like they're counteracting
I think they're getting ahead of the idea of like
Her with Beelzebumon or Beelstarmon.
because they know what fandom is like.
Yeah.
But saying that, Violet uses Beelstarmon, so they've.
She's not old enough, is she? I know that doesn't really matter to a lot of people, but.
If they were trying to get in the way of fan art for one thing, it would have been a universal thing.
Mm.
But I think they just wanted to like go, okay, we want to make something new. It's a new story. We want to have new monsters, new characters, new, and it's like...
They want to have new things, but they also want the recognizable things.
Yeah. And this is how you do both. It's like, you brought up Masaru's Agumon. That's a good point in a different sense that it's an Agumon in that people recognize it. But the evolution chain is so different. It's Geo Greymon, Rise Greymon, Shine Greymon, as opposed to just giving Masaru all of Taichi's Digimon.
Yeah.
Which other products in the fandom have unfortunately done.
Yeah.
The amount of video game characters that their partner is just Agumon because it's Agumon. He's Pikachu for this franchise.
Yeah.
But they still get Greymon, Metal Greymon, and War Greymon to go along with it, which dilutes how special Taichi having this is because, these other 6 characters also have Agumon.
Yeah. They generally all have the same personality.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. I want to see, I'm going to be looking forward to that when we do our adventure watch along, to see if Agumon always was a hungry boy and I'm misremembering.
I feel like he was. Or
was it Saver's Agumon that just went, no, this is what all Agumon are like now?
See, I feel like it came from the first one because they like have to eat for their energy and shit.
Yeah. But in like when I remember watching Try, and every other joke was Agumon is hungry, and I went, oh, they just gave him Masaru's Agumon. Because that's all the joke for Masaru's Agumon was. Big, serious, intense moment. Stomach growling,
I feel like even after watching Savers now that I'd remember Taichi's Agumon doing that more. Really? Yeah. I know Masaru's Agumon always talked about the eggs.
Yeah.
But I feel like...
Sayori's fried eggs.
Yeah, but I feel like he talked about, wanting to get back to eat them instead of, I'm hungry now, give.
Okay, fair. It's going to be fun to see in a few weeks. And by a few weeks, I mean like 2 months. And they introduced a DeviantArt OC as the new evolution line. I wonder if they were in manga or animated form, would people feel differently? Because right now, the only artwork for these that we have are the cards and the big splash image back here. Let me just bring this back up.
If Impmon wasn't the head of this line, would you still think they were bad looking?
Yeah, like if they just gave Yuki a purple Guilmon. It just, like, it doesn't even have to be a Psychmon situation. If it's just a Guilmon, but it's purple.
Yeah, like Agumon black.
Yeah. And then this was the evolution line, would people care so much? Or is it just the fact that it's Impmon and everyone is so used to Impmon being Beelzebumon that that's why it's a problem?
Yeah. Like, he still has elements of him in there. Like the straps on his wrist.
Yeah,
also,
Punkmon still Punkmon has the red scarf.
Yeah.
I think that's on the others' tails. You can see it kind of back here. So the red scarf carries through all the evolution lines. Although reading this again, I would have not said that this thing coming out of his chest is a microphone.
No.
It looks like a 3.5 mil, well, not a 3.5 millimeter jack, but it looks more like a jack than it does a microphone.
Yeah.
But I also do like the idea. He's a giant microphone, so when he screams his attacks, they come out of the speakers. Like, I think that's a really cool idea that would work well.
They could have drawn the microphone a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part of the design I don't like.
Or a black Guilmon. Yeah. Yes, even if it was Guilmon, this looks like a totally original edgy OC of a 12-year-old that just took their favorite Digimon and gave them punk stuff and guitars and said it's more violent.
It looks like Beelzebumon designed it for himself.
Yeah,
Let's come on. What music would Beelzebumon listen to? He's a demon lord and he's a biker.
Yeah.
He listens to heavy metal.
Yeah. Look, I mean, people are free to not like the designs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they shouldn't, right? Because I've said it time and again. If we
You
all
have to like the things we like.
That's not what I've said. What I've said is if we all agree on everything, there's no discussion and there's no there's no it gets boring if we all like the same stuff.
Yeah.
Where I do like that.
I was taking the piss out of.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But if we it allows for discussions on why we do like a thing, why we don't like a thing. If I rank the 3 Impmon lines, I would say Lianpumon line, Punkmon line, then the Wizardmon line. Ooh. We love not being equal. Yeah.
Equal's the wrong word there. We're all equally valid.
Yeah, we are all equally valid, but doesn't mean we all have to share that. We don't have to be a hive mind.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm
like all those adventure fans. What?
The Lianpumon line be I mean if that's not like this, at least the punk line feels we're all equally dumb. That's fine. That's why I'm okay with AJ hating Lolly. Yeah,
that's why we're okay with you liking it as well, because
yeah, don't worry, we're not going to cancel you.
Yeah.
What about Natamon, Weilingmon? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the Lianpumon line. Talk about a departure from Impmon.
Yeah.
Like at least the Punkmon stuff still looks like something Impmon could feasibly turn into.
Mm.
The stuff from New Century, you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You're an Impmon evolution? Excuse you?
That is the fridge into a gun into a...
Oh yeah, that's the Digimon meme of a fridge into a gun into a sexy dragon.
Yeah.
It just like I'm sorry. What about the happy mask salesman here? Screams Impmon.
He's not even on.
He's not even one of the masks. But what about this screams Impmon?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love this for how much of a departure it is. But this is also just the happy mask salesman from Zelda.
Hmm.
You know, that is insane to me. This is an Impmon evolution.
That is really the what's the word? The version of what I just said, where they wanted something recognizable attached to a new line.
For sure. And then that turns into this, which looks more like an Ogremon evolution than anything else. Right? It's like fucking the thing from Crash Bandicoot on its shield here. You know, this thing also looks like it turns into Olegmon.
Yeah. Or what is it when Dark Knightmon splits in two?
Oh,
he has one that looks like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, oh Christ, Dark Knightmon turns into Skull Knightmon and Heavy Axemon. Or Deadly Axemon. Right, and then that turns into this, which looks more like a Pokemon than it does anything to do with Beelzebumon or Impmon.
Yeah, I was going to say Devimon even.
Yeah, it looks like Devidramon.
Yeah.
So, that's such a departure. And then that is super edgelordy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the ones in the middle don't.
I could see Impmon turning into the Mega level.
But not those two.
Not this one. This is an Ogremon evolution that turns into Olegmon. I'm sorry. And then fucking this this yoke is just wait, what?
Yeah, at least put Impmon's face in there.
Yeah,
with all the little ones.
Yeah, you could definitely put Impmon in here just to keep the connection going, but sure.
Or at least have the mask that it's wearing look like him.
I
don't know.
Oh, hey, Digimon, good to see you.
Hello.
I'll defend that one more than the new line. You coward. You can say that the Natamon line is a continuation of the Wizardmon line, being a Jogress of Beelzebumon and Volcanusmon. Natamon. Let's see, have a look at that one again. Because right now, like, oh yeah, so that's what they went with, Natamon. Wailingmon became Natamon.
Natamon. Oh, that's the way the slash then. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, where does he fit in?
Natamon, Wailing Show from Wailing Zhanghei Da Zhangjun, which is a title given for Nezha in Taoism. Etymology from Nata, the Japanese name of Nezha. Okay.
I think that would be pronounced with like a J sound.
Yeah. Oh, he's a Jogress of Beelzebumon and Volcanusmon.
Ah, okay.
And this is Volcanusmon.
Okay.
Yep. Who is evolved from Asuramon. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Although the face, a bit weird.
So yeah, so like Natamon here would be a continuation of the Impmon to Wizardmon to Balmon to Beelzebumon line.
Yeah.
Where any of the other new Impmon evolutions are just that. They're
they wanted a beast version of him instead of a human version of
Yeah.
these guys, I guess.
and I think that's absolutely fine. You know? I think a lot of the problem people have right now is that they've hijacked, you know, legendary is not the word I'm looking for, but
Iconic?
iconic, thank you. They've hijacked an iconic evolution line to give it to do this for Impmon. You know, because
we want new Digimon, but not like that.
Yeah, there's an element of that, but
yeah.
you know, look, we're not all going to like the same stuff. I love these designs.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to them at all.
No.
I like the brass knucks thing because it looks like, you know, he's going to start a pride and it looks like he's wearing a muzzle as well.
Yeah. Also, I just love the stupidness of the speakers. Like, I love taking the Megalograumon thing, because Megalograumon is a stupid design when you look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, can we just pull up Megalograumon for a second?
Wait, no, I'm thinking of Megidramon.
Megidramon is, Megidramon's an iconic design. But if we can pull up Megalograumon for a second.
Better picture.
That's what that's what I'm scrolling down here
He
for.
looks nervous in that picture.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a spaceship.
Right, okay? Yeah, so, like, again, yeah, it looks like he's wearing a spaceship, right? But he also does that thing you don't like that,
Yeah, it's like the other ones I'm always saying it looks like they're wearing a submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So taking this idea, like, taking this here and turning it into a giant fuck-off set of speakers,
It's like...
I'm okay with that.
What does Musimon turn into?
Entermon?
Yeah, what does Entermon look like again? He's like a big sound stage, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh no, it's the other one. Entermon's the... Mediamon, I think, is the one we're looking for. Oh.
No. Up again? Oh.
No, Musimon to Mediamon into Entermon into Uranusmon.
Oh, so it is Entermon that we're looking at then.
Yeah.
But, like, he's still, like...
Well, that's Mediamon.
Yeah. But he's still got, like, a DJ decks and everything under there.
Yeah, like, he's got a whole... Yeah, like, his whole body is, like, is speakers and a deck.
Oh, Go back to...
And then, like, he's just all these screens on his ears, flaps,
Yeah.
wings.
They can't... If they're his ears, then it makes no sense that he's wearing a headphone, but anyway.
I mean, they're his ears the same way Terriermon and Lopmons are, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Entermon.
Yeah, like, they're big speakers floating around him. It looks better when he's in the show.
Oh, it looks better in motion, of course.
But yeah, it's giving vibes of that, but...
I never noticed this in the official art. There's a little Musimon down there.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But yeah, like it's fine. You know, but if we go back to Megalograumon for a second. Turning this thing into a big fuck-off speaker set and then just giving him a microphone to amplify his attacks. I think it's a pretty cool idea design-wise.
Yeah, it's like, how do we make him music-themed while he's wearing a big piece of machinery?
Yeah.
Let's make them speakers. But yeah, I do agree the microphone could look a bit better.
Yeah, the microphone thing could look a bit better. I will concede on that. And then the blades are also just speakers for shooting out attacks. You know, so I'm not opposed to it. I didn't get the hatred for it when it came out. It was delicious to see, but I didn't hate it.
I mean, I still prefer my boy, but...
Yeah. The new Century line for Impmon kind of works for the game if they don't have any other fitting child level. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
You kind of you have to work with what you have.
Or Axmon?
Axmon and yeah, they took the deadly out of his name.
You can't have children saying the word deadly.
I know, right?
We use it instead of cool.
Yeah, deadly in Ireland is just a word instead of cool. It's like, oh, that's deadly, dude. Yeah. Cheers, fella. We don't say fella.
We don't say dude either. We say boy.
Yeah.
Boy or girl. That's who you're talking to.
Ali says, just like that, every member of Liampum Online stands out very well from each other. Why is AJ moving like a marionette?
The camera likes to...
Because I'm coming for your soul.
I don't even know if that worked. Oh, there you go.
Anyway.
Chinese Digimon are next level, huh?
They're in a whole other century. That looks like the mascot of the Amazing Digital Circus. The new Century one does more than interesting things than what Digimon are and can become. The new one is just Megidramon but punk, and therein lies the problem. I called it. It's they took an iconic design and retooled it.
Yeah.
And I'm totally okay with that. That's it. And that's some are, some aren't.
Yeah, but they retooled it to what it was originally meant to look like. So
you know, or made it fit. If Yuki's going to be this musically inclined dancer character,
yeah,
and they wanted to give her an Impmon, and they didn't want to make Beelzebumon, you know, talk jive, then yeah, let them retool it. It's there.
Yeah, because it was either that or give him a guitar as a weapon.
Oh, Beelzebub. Oh, instead of it's Death the Cannon, it would just be a big guitar blaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be cool. But you'd have to have other things in the middle that fit. So Punkmon would still kind of work. Loudmon, not sure. But yeah, if it went to Beelzebumon and he was dressed a bit more like a rock star as opposed to a biker.
Yeah.
And had a big guitar and would shoot you with
like the difference, I suppose, between Starmon and Super Starmon. Oh, that'd be fun. I'd have been okay with that. But again, I like what we got.
Beelzebumon. Klavier mode. I couldn't get the name out.
Bravo, Meg. Bravo. Beelzebumon Clavier mode.
Oh.
Achtung, baby. Fun. I don't hate that idea. I really don't. Let's see. Well, Lady Leomon's taking off already. No worries. Thank you for stopping in. I have a good night. Yuki says, mostly for New Century game mechanics. I can see them not being Jogress in other media. I kind of hope the Jogress thing carries over. Volcanismon is a Digimon that made the weapon for Beelzebumon and in turn Beelstarmon and Sparrowmon, so it's a neat connection.
Oh, okay.
Explains why he's
I
like,
suppose he has 10 million arms.
Yeah.
So he, yeah.
being a weaponsmith works.
Yeah.
Death Rock the Cannon! Then create Belethmon. Beelzebub Deathmon? Death Metalmon? Simply make it a different big demon, one that is about music. You can create more demon Digimon. They didn't want to. Can doesn't always mean should.
Or will.
We would get a cool demon ultimate riding a pale horse while playing the guitar.
That would be so over the top, like
It would.
like
but
a Death Clock like music video.
Oh, like a Death Clock music video? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, just because we were talking about just the idea of like the pale horse. We were watching Criminal Minds earlier, and they were talking about that paragraph about death and about, you know, the verse from the Bible, and then I just start thinking of the Johnny Cash song. According to Wikipedia, in demonology, Belith, also spelled Byleth. Oh yeah, Byleth from Fire Emblem, is a king of hell who has 85 legions of demons under his commands. He rides a pale horse, and a variety of music is heard before him, according to most authors on demonology and most known grimoires. Story-wise, Natamon is an Impmon warp evolution. Oh.
Okay.
Still though,
I want art of Rockstar Beelzebumon now.
it's probably out there.
It probably is. He gives that vibe.
But I'm okay with them just not reusing Beelzebumon. I like that they address that. Yes, he was her main mega level, but because of the bugs in the system, now it's this thing.
Yeah. See, I don't think, like Reiko's saying there, it's outright the demon of music, perfect to make her Impmon evolve into. But they'd have to make a whole new line for it anyway. And they wanted something brand new.
Yeah.
So retooling Beelzebumon I don't think would work, because he'd still have to have all his effects that he already has as well,
Well,
on the cards.
Well, not all. I mean, you can't compact them all into one. I mean, different Beelzebumon cards will have different effects, so you can't have...
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, would Popstar Anjouamon, would she be completely different to
Lovely
Anjouamon?
Angemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have completely different effects and types and everything.
She's not even in the card game yet.
Ah, okay.
But she would, yeah.
Yeah.
She might have similar traits, like Archangel, Light, whatever. Right? She might have similar traits, but the effects don't always carry over from one set to another.
Okay.
So even your own Terriermon deck or your Lotmon deck, your different varieties of Lotmon will all have different abilities on them. They're not all the same effect.
Okay.
Why retool it? Not all demons are the same. Because they said so.
They wanted big dragon looking thing.
Yeah.
To go against the big dragon looking things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they want, like, it's just a case of they wanted to retool an idea that was left on the cutting room floor, do something fun with it, and then just yeah.
They wanted a big beast, so they weren't going to give us a human either way.
No. I mean, by Reiko's idea, he could also be a big beast, but riding the pale horse, a demon on a horse, I
the
could
horse
see
could
it.
be part of him. Maybe it could be some kind of centaur, or
Like a ghost rider, horse ghost, like a...
or like when that other in Cross Wars.
Oh no!
What's his name became part of the other one, and he was just sticking out of the top of him.
Oh no! Aw, no! God damn it, Yuki!
Beelzebumon would break that pole in the Olympics too. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Jesus!
Oh, I hope you
Do
guys. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about.
Do I have to bring Zandig in here? I don't think I've done that bit for a while.
Do you have him there?
That's what I don't think I do. No, I don't have Zandig here, so.
No, good. Poor headphone users.
That's why the Demon Lords aren't antagonists together in a Digimon anime. Yeah, that makes sense. Well look. So we've done the first two novel chapters.
Yes. How long have we been streaming for?
2.5.
Oh, okay.
So we can do comments, memes, and then that'll round us off to a good 3 hour.
Does this the way the manga has the lore stuff? I know that also ties into this, but does this?
Oh yeah, we can check for a column segment. Yeah.
So that's what the columns are.
Yeah.
Is it? Columns are novel.
No, columns are lore.
So that's what I'm asking. Is there one specifically for the novel as well?
Oh, it's all the one section.
It's all the one section. Right.
So we'll take a look and see if there's anything related to this lore-wise. No. Next column will be about the deck box.
Okay.
So we can do tip 4 if you want.
Got the deck. How long is it? So it's just going to be very technical. Oh, wait.
And then it tells you all about the cryptocurrency you can buy inside Liberator
Oh, great.
to buy more stuff.
I'm assuming it's a free-to-play game.
Oh, probably, yeah. Free to start. I
Yeah.
prefer Nintendo's terminology for games
Free
like
to
that.
start,
Free
yeah.
to start. Oh, look at that. Instant portals.
Ah, yeah. Login bonus can be purchased. Only one is consumed for travel. Okay. So you use whatever item. This consumable item. So it was an instant item to open a portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You want to read it?
I don't mind.
I know you guys want us to, so.
Or should we save it for next week when we do chapter 3? We can do 2 more of these.
Yeah, I suppose those chapters go kind of faster because we're looking at them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll save it for that because we don't want Sunday to run really short.
No.
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 Yeah, next Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, next Sunday, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot there was a Wednesday in between.
Yeah, we're doing on the 7th will be Hunters 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday the 11th we'll be doing Liberator chapter 3.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday 14th will be Hunters 10, 11, and 12. The 18th then we might come back and do Debug 1.2.1 and 2.2. Then do chapter 4.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be caught up before we know it. So
Yeah, with the comic being shorter, like it's all visual, we don't have to read descriptions.
yeah.
Yeah, we should leave that for then.
Okay.
I'm not just saying that for no, I don't want to read it. It's
No, that's fine.
I'd rather all the shows have a good length.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Right. 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. That's why 6 was afraid of 7.
7 again.
Mini AJ. Read more. 3 days. They should do a Pumpkinmon variant called Noopmon and be a Cubimon inspired. Oh, that'd be fun.
7. Doctor.
Oh,
7th Doctor.
McCoy.
McCoy. Eccleston.
Explains why he doesn't turn up anymore.
I've seen a joke like that before and it worked, but I can't remember what it was.
Alright, well look, we'll jump over to comments then. If we're going to save the columns for the manga reads, we'll jump over to comments then and see what you guys had to say about the last go-around of this.
Yeah. Did I like the stream? I did. Don't forget to give thumbs up, guys. Someone on Reddit was complaining, why does everybody have a YouTube accent these days? And I'm like, because kids are raised on YouTube now. That's why the rest of us have American accents.
Yeah. Blame Mr. Beast. I don't know. Or don't. I wonder who the first remember to like, comment, and subscribe was. I wonder who.
Yeah, I wonder who the first person was to do that.
Okay, I think that comment is on the wrong video, but okay. There's a comment on the extra I put out watching the 25th celebrations. And so Wario's Digifarm says, compared to a lot of people, I don't like to be called a suck up. What? I don't think anybody likes being called a suck up, but okay. But I'm perfectly fine with this movie.
Yes, folks, this is going to become a movie. You know, I just realized I didn't watch that I opened the video and I never watched it.
Fake fan. I'm happy to say that this is going to kind of recap and jam-pack all of what happened into Adventure into like a 2-hour so-called movie. But for the live stream that it happened in, it was all the celebration for the 25th anniversary of the animation itself. And I'm perfectly fine with it.
Okay, so they think that Adventure is getting its own movie again.
Well, they did make some sort of announcement. Well,
they're going to jam pack the entire plot of the seasons into a movie. Is that what they're saying?
I think so.
Did it give that impression?
No. So Wario goes on to say, I'm really, really excited for this. Yes, Adventure is highly focused on and overlooked, mainly because it's recognizable and because of the senses of nostalgia. But I believe the franchise has something big planned after this movie. And Big Daddy Wario is hoping that this is just a little bit of key motivation and to getting them to do something it's new for themselves after this. Did a bot write this comment?
I'm not sure. Calling yourself Big Daddy Wario is a bit weird.
That's that is not cute. They put out the Digimon Partners Twitter teased that on January 5th there's going to be something. But the teaser is hinting at something related to the epilogue of 02. It's not relating to anything for Adventure 99.
I think it's going to be another movie?
So I think we might get another movie
in the 02 continuity.
In the original 02 continuity. I don't know if we're getting 02
like before
colon?
Like, well, I was going to say before the beginning, but
no, after the beginning. Something that actually shows us how we get there.
Okay, so like a Noah, a Kizuna.
Or just sure.
And just going from show movie.
But we already did that. We have 99, then 02, then it's Try, then Kizuna, then the beginning, and now whatever else.
Yeah, but I mean for the 02 kids specifically.
No, fuck them. That's not how they're going to look at this. It's just going to be the next chapter in the Adventure 99 story.
Right.
But it will probably tell us how we get to the epilogue and how everyone gets their partners back.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll clarify the ending of the beginning where all the Digivices disappeared and...
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They must be working on it right now if it's coming out in January.
Yeah, it could just also be another promotional video for a trailer for something.
Yeah.
It could just be, hey, in 4 months we're going to give you a trailer.
And 12-second trailer.
Yeah, and then have no news at Digimon Con in March and then give you more information next May.
Yeah.
That sounds about right?
Yeah.
But anyway.
What Chatter's saying.
Yuki says, found a cool cosplay AJ will like. PewDiePie, probably. Yeah, Pewds. Yeah, Pewds is about right. It sounds possible. Wah! If I'm honest, the only exciting thing I found in Odaiba Day was the Liberator novel was releasing next week. January 5th already passed. Whenever I hear that movie being called The Beginning, I feel like there's another part. It's likely just an announcement. Yeah, it's likely just an announcement for an announcement moment. Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Fonda is Tony Khan. Have an announcement. I'm going to make an announcement next week.
We'll level up thanks to Shazam! Fury of the Gods exclusively. He's such a mark. But yeah, I guess we'll see come January what this is about. But it does seem to be related to the epilogue more than
the adventure itself.
Yeah. So I wonder if our original theory, maybe...
I need to stand for a minute.
So I wonder, is it going to be a movie to get us from the beginning to the epilogue? Or is it a swerve and we're finally getting Adventure 02 : You know, so I guess 02 2025 or something.
Yeah. It would have to release it. If it was called 02 2025.
I could release in March. See if I can find it here. I think it was posted into the Discord actually. Hold on. I might not need to go looking for their Twitter account. No. Okay. Wow, there's only 2 posts in the adventure thread. Wild. We'll have to fix.
Well,
that will change later. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. It might be in the media thread.
Ah.
Ah, there it is. Like those, so those butterflies are.
Gnomes?
Well, whatever the adventure version of them was, but yeah, 2025, the first January 5th, which is a Sunday, we're getting a new announcement. So
Brain is just like, no, 1st of May.
Oh, that's cool art.
Ooh,
2021.
That's cool.
DM partners. Okay. Oh, it's not like a video or anything. It's just a very blurry screenshot with the text over it. That's not even. Oh yeah, Yamato's band is getting an album release this year.
Oh yeah.
So that's interesting.
Why is there a hyphen? Teenage wolves.
Because English is hard. Yeah, so it's just this image. There's no.
The image you had open a second ago looked much better quality than that.
It's the same image.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Those butterflies look much better a minute ago. Oh, we can't see.
That's fine. You're not missing anything. I wanted to confirm myself if there was a video or anything, and then I was going to put it up
You
on
said
screen.
there's cool art and no one got to see it.
There isn't cool art. I lied.
And I agreed, knowing that you lied.
I didn't lie. I was mistaken. I thought there was more to it than just a blurry image of butterflies. But ultimately, yes, I think it's just going to be an announcement for an announcement. And then we won't hear anything about it at Digimon Con, and we'll be told, please wait a little bit longer.
And they won't allow questions about it.
No.
Right. What are the other comments then?
Oh, yes. We were doing comments, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we were. But we had to go look it up.
Sure.
We have to react to it so we know.
And we got some comments on the other extras I did for the other extra I did for opening up the Liberator starter decks. And Desmond says, it's time to Digiduel. Terramon is my new Shoutmon now, new favorite. And ironically enough, I love the Pterodactyl too, as well as the T-Rex. And Ali says, Code Crown fans are having a blast this week with so much content.
Thanks, Meg.
Well, knowing now that next week we'll have more novel content with Debug 3 and 4, in turn, more new cards. Yeah, I only care about the new cards. Yeah, EX8 is Liberator themed as well. Something the Liberator.
Death?
No, please don't. And potentially new Digimon. Then the same day, Whalingmon or Natamon. Nata in Japanese means Nezha, so Nezhamon will be playable in New Century, in turn receiving a new story mode and might reveal a new Digimon or mode change. Then, about the card products. Vortex Guardian. Terramon just mentioning Vortex Warriors is neat. Muchamon is a fun boy. And at least how I saw it with Muchamon is a recolor of Penmon, that he is. And Penmon is best friends with Blucomon. And then Blucomon and Terramon lines are counterparts, kinda. With level 3 to 5 are dragons, and then level 6 is a magic knight.
Ali said Chains of Liberation.
Chains of Liberation, that's the one. Some Muchamon and Terramon in the same deck is very awesome. But they'd have to be, because Muchamon started off as Shoto's partner, and then Terramon went, I'm here now.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm the partner now.
Galemon protecting Pomumon against Tortamon is cute. Crossmon or Eaglemon finally in the trading card game. Was he not in it before that deck? Weird, I thought he was. Fable Waltz, Kyaromon, why not give Shumon an inline level 2? We could have had a puppet type level 2 instead of Fluffymon, being the 4th small bird level 2. Yeah, so Shumon for some reason gets to share baby levels with Renamon. They didn't give it a new baby form.
Oh.
They just went, yeah, that one.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nope. Oh no, maybe not Renamon. No, the baby Kyaromon does not turn into Viximon. I'm thinking of Viximon, which is Renamon's baby. Kyaromon is...
Yaromon, no?
No.
No? Is that not Renamon's?
No.
No?
Viximon, I just said.
Yeah.
Nyaromon is Tailmon.
Oh, cause, yeah.
Why don't you know this already? Why is your brain not an encyclopedia?
Don't mansplain enough.
Evolves to Puamon. which then turns into evolves from Puamon, which then turns into Kyaromon, which evolves to
Was that a bee?
Candmon, Elecmon, Falcomon's shares one with Falcomon, Kamemon, and Kudamon.
Almond, apparently.
Given the purple in the tail, though, I'm gonna go it's more of a Kudamon thing. So yeah, that's weird. They just didn't bother giving it a new one, where Pteromon got Fluffymon.
Yeah.
And Yokamon, the little egg thing.
Yeah, you could have made it like a...
Yeah. I mean, might you make like a baby shoe?
Yeah, like a little booty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how Minomon is in a leaf.
Yeah.
Could have done it like that with the little booties with the little ribbon tie on them.
That'd be adorable.
And it's a literal baby.
Yeah.
Because it's a baby shoe. You could have put, because it looks like a cat anyway. Digimon's a cat.
I just realized now I kept saying Renamon in the video, but no, I mixed it up with Viximon. And
make it a sock. But a booty is basically a sock with a, like baby shoes. They're basically just a sock with a ribbon through them to tie them on.
I mixed it up with this one.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Why Poco? Pokemon.
Probably why its name was changed.
Yeah.
From Poco Poco, onomatopoeia for an up and down movement, so it's just Poco Poco.
Fancies. Yeah. It's
Vix-
buoyant.
Vixie from Vixen, meaning a female fox.
Yeah.
For the Apmon species, see Pokemon Apmon.
Wow, that looks completely different. It looks like a...
It's a hairdryer.
Oh.
With the ability to decompress data. The hot air blown out from the dryer on its head gently melts stiff compressed data. And this Poco Poco is the onomatopoeia for hitting something repeatedly, i.e. the beating of a hammer.
Makes sense, because when you bounce up and down.
Yeah. It's a decompression app, so it's an unzipper. Like the Zipmon. Standard evolves to Dezipmon.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. With Pecomon or Savemon. That makes so much sense. With Savemon makes so much sense because you're saving the file and then compressing it.
Yeah. Or you're extracting it and that new part of it saves in a new folder.
Yeah. And Pecomon is just a recolor of it. It's doing the, hey, you're brothers. No, we just look alike.
Well, they're opposites. Because he compresses the data.
Peko is the sound of hitting the sound of thin metal as it dents and collapses. Tinkling and tinkling.
Plinkingly.
Yeah, plinkingly or tinkingly. So tinking away. Tink.
Yeah, so he compresses them and the other guy opens them.
Fun. I love learning about Atmon.
I love learning about Japanese onomatopoeia.
That too.
It's always adorable.
Anyway, Junkmon, nice that Junkmon and the other Pendulum Z level 3 Digimon are having a big story importance in Liberator, except for Pomumon, but she has made more appearances compared to the others. And thanks to that interview we read at the start, we know why. Because the creators were involved in the Pendulum Z and they've got attachments to those Digimon. Dogimon first appearance in the trading card game. Can't wait for Yo-Yo-Yo-Mon to appear in Booster 19, hopefully. Tobukatmon, the first appearance in the trading card game, and Liberator has been giving them a bunch of memeable faces. Oh yeah. When we get to seeing Tobukatmon in the manga, it's memes everywhere.
Okay.
Pandamon, being the third Digimon getting into the trading card game with this starter deck.
And then is just the literal sad panda looking one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Then I guess this is sort of a spoiler. Just wondering, why does Teromon and the other new Digimon have the Liberator trait in the card? Like, why do they have a trait coming from a VR game with the same name? I understand why Tamers have it, because being in the game originally or something. But for Digimon, no idea. At the moment, only new or Digimon that digivolve into new Digimon have the trait. At the moment, no character is acknowledging that. Just hope it leads to something instead of it being a don't think too hard of it moment. Don't think too hard about it moment.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with this.
On Junkmon being in it because they held on to it. Yuki goes, "Hooray for nepotism!"
I mean, nepotism is really the only reason Tekken is still being made, so I'll take what I can get for Digimon, please and thank you. So, and I mean that in the best way. I'm not saying that in a bad way regarding Tekken, but if Harada wasn't on the board or wasn't a senior member of staff now, Tekken would have gone the way of Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is not going to get made anymore. Soul Calibur is done.
Watch them announce a new one just to spite you.
Oh yeah,
this video.
but Harada himself has come out and said, look, you know, the producer who worked on Soul Calibur 6 fought to get it made. Bandai had no interest in making it, and he staked his job that he could get it work and make it popular. He's no longer with the company.
Yeah.
So Harada, like, he had this big Twitter post, like, explaining sort of inside businessy stuff. And most game developers, he said, like, they don't want to become suits because they don't get to create.
Yeah.
But he had to become a suit in order to make sure Tekken could thrive. So Harada, once again, taking bullets for the fandom. Don't ask him for shit.
Reiko said, "Poor Soul Calibur."
Yeah. I still haven't bought it. Because it keeps going on sale, and that's great. And then the season passes are still full price.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh.
I hate this whole season pass thing.
Yeah.
Bandai just screwed up another series. Another something series. I have to go back to the other. I can't see with the stupid heart. Oh, it is just another series. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that heart in the chat. It's just in the way.
Yeah.
Does it even do anything?
Yeah, it's for responses. It's like emotes. It's just like a quick menu for, like, certain emotes.
No, it's not. Did it do anything on screen? Yeah, but tap it. They don't go into chat. They're meant to come up on screen.
Yeah, no, you're meant to just get the list then of the emotes you want to pick.
Yeah, but click it. It's meant to come up on screen, but I don't see it.
Maybe they just come up in the chat itself. Like if you're watching
it
from...
comes up there on mobile.
Yeah.
But it's not coming up on the video, so I don't know if
probably...
it'll be seen by it. Like, can anyone else see it when I'm clicking those hearts? Or is it just something I can see myself doing? No, I can't see any of that.
Oh.
I don't get what it does. Just in my way.
Okay, so moving back to comments then. Yeah, so I do agree about the Liberator trait. It makes sense for the Tamers to have it because they are the Tamers in Digimon Liberator, the game.
Yeah.
But I really hope the trait does become part of the plot. Or, you know, they'll go to activate a card effect and like, wait, what does this mean if it has Liberator in its traits? Or does it just mean that Digimon that were created in the game are Liberator Digimon? I would like for them to acknowledge it. I'm not upset that they're not acknowledging it immediately, but I do hope it comes up at some point. I don't need to know all the answers right now, but I do hope they bring it up in time. Keep some mysteries for later on.
Liberator as a title gives the impression that they will be freeing something.
So back on the 25th anniversary celebrations, Desmond left 3 comments. 11:45. Remember, this is what used Digimon originally looked like. I see what you did there. 26:05 timestamp. They gave a shout out for us dub lovers. They really do care.
No, they don't.
And 17:47 timestamp. It's Edamon the King. Oh, and another comment by Desmond. We need the Digimon OG opening in this so bad. But it was the OG opening. It was Butterfly.
Did
No.
Jasmine mean the other one?
Having the video they played with that as the backing track would have been fucking awful. Here we go.
Yeah.
So last week's Liberator, Chapter 2. Desmond says, the super advanced holographic Digimon fight are getting good. If this has an anime, Terramon's VA would have been Shoutmon's voice, and for the dub too. I could see it. Yuki says, yay! Chapter 2, more reading for Meg. Next podcast should be August 1st, so time for another party. And not much to say about the fight with the NPC, because aren't really that interesting outside of having the Digimon show up and doing cool poses. The next one for Erisset and Violet should be more entertaining than this one, due to them having personalities to bounce off of, and Violet is already entertaining to see. Is always entertaining to see. Indeed. As for the Liberator Tamer, I always thought they'd show up in some way so they can advertise the current one being released rather than a Taichi card from the first booster. Usually when they do these crossovers, characters use their own series gimmick rather than using the one from the universe they went to. Like, if Masaru showed up in Tamers, he isn't just going to use...
Art slash.
Sorry, I'm tripping over myself here because my teeth are starting to kill me.
Oh.
If Masaru showed up in Tamers, he isn't just going to use Card Slash and still use Digisoul. If other Tamers from other seasons are going to show up in Liberator, I can see them just doing variants of one who was born in the Liberator world rather than a crossover. They can have a Yoshino variant be in high school or college or whatever and be a classmate to one of the characters. You can have a duel with them using a Rosemon Burst Mode deck and then leave to do her own stuff. So she can make a cameo later and cheer them on in the background when something big happens. Oh, wait, that would be too similar to Savers. But you get the idea. Although the next set is about the Cross Wars manga, so if they want to cross over, that would be a neat way to do it. We can have Shoutmon EX8 and Luminamon Nene show up in Liberator, so we can have even more waifus. In regards to the music album, the record company producing that, indeed, does not have the rights to the other seasons from Cross Wars to Ghost Game. Yep, they don't own their own music.
Idiots. Just hope to know what will Shoto even liberate.
I guess we'll find out. Probably
The wild Digimon from inside the game or something.
I'm going to go ahead and say the Game Masters are all corrupt and it's going to be the main cast versus the Game Masters. And we're going to liberate the world of Lacuna from the corrupt Game Masters.
So it's that guy who was trying to buy the Oasis. Or
Yes.
solve the Oasis. So he could own it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're in the universe where he got it.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to win.
That's it. The Lacuna is just the Oasis, and we're going to liberate it from the corrupt GM.
Yeah.
Probably Cool Boy. I can see Cool Boy being the villain.
Give him a better name.
No. That's his handle. So Ali said, the first proper battle, and I would call it serviceable at least. Then talking about the Terramon line again, my opinions have slightly changed. Terramon is now my second favorite bird, a bit below Jazzamon. Galemon, nothing changed really, just one of the cooler level 4 birds, but happy they've extended the bird dragon type family. Grand Galemon is good. I appreciate that it's part of the Vortex Warriors group. I mostly didn't care about it, but slightly appreciate it not being a level 6 club only. And Zephagamon is just too skinny, but I guess it's neat that he's the second Magic Knight.
I said that about Zephagamon as well, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Waist is it?
Like we were
the itty bitty waist.
Yeah, we were joking about like the whole where are his organs thing.
Yeah.
That you see on Twitter about any like size 0 anime character.
Yeah.
Where are her organs?
In her boobs.
Clearly, in her giant, oversized booba. Episode 2 felt like they skipped a bit too much in the fight, just made you assume a lot of things, and then the engagement came from how Shoto reacted to Terumon's help. Terumon is fun to read, with him liking to be in the lead, but still trying to help others. But Zephygamon's moment with Shoto gaining the red mark on his head was hype.
Yeah, I do like Terramon. It's a lot of fun. But it's kind of a little bit like, we joke, which one is the Digimon and which one is the Tamer? And he's kind of giving that at the moment because Shoto doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Because he hasn't won a battle.
Like with Masaru and Agumon, it's different because like Agumon's usually doing the cheering as Masaru goes into battle.
Yeah, he's the one doing the physical fighting instead of the Digimon, But
Terumon's more about, this is how I fight well, do this.
Yeah, he's instead of Shoto picking out cards, the cards are going, here, pick this one.
Yeah. Ali also says, the first proper battle, and I would call
That's
it...
the same comment.
Oh yeah, it is. Ali, your comment went through twice. Okay, well, that's fine. That's reading for me.
Like it too, just so we don't think it's another comment later.
Ah, yes.
Alright. That's all of last week's comments then.
Indeed.
And the ones for Hunters we read on Hunter's Day.
Yeah.
People would be surprised how small a real life waist can get. Yeah, but we don't have gigantic robotic things on our shoulders to balance.
No.
A lot of them don't make sense when you think in terms of gravity and physics.
And maybe that's the problem. We rely too much on real world ideology, or not, ideology is the wrong word. We rely too much of what we perceive in our own reality that sometimes it makes it hard to suspend our disbelief about things.
It's like when something in a cartoon or something has a really long neck and a giant head, you're like, no.
Yeah.
You cannot support your own head. It doesn't work like that.
Alright, that's just making sure YouTube's not hiding anything.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, when's our next not Digimon podcast?
That will be the 21st.
21st, okay.
Yeah, the 21st will be our next, or will be episode 4 of Anything or Everything.
Oh, okay.
Where we will do our best not to get political. And probably
I don't know,
fail.
are we talking about the Olympics?
Also, guys, I'm very curious on the trading on the Vortex Guardian and Fable Waltz video. Which thumbnail did you guys get? Because I'm doing the thing where you can put multiple thumbnails into a video, and based on how you click into videos yourself, the algorithm will it'll provide you different ideas, or provide you different options. So which one?
Bringing me back to the video.
Wrong profile. Oh, there's yeah. Oh, you got that one. Okay. Interesting.
I got the one where you're very front facing.
Yuki says got both.
Ah.
But there's 3 of them, so you got 2 out of 3. Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
AJ in the middle thumbnail? Are you in the middle in all of them?
Yes.
So is the card in front of the face?
There's one looking slightly up. There's one with the card in front of my face, and then there's one with a wink.
Mm. So I got the one with the card leaning out,
Mm.
and you're facing very front. Yeah.
Mm. But cool.
That's my first time seeing that thumbnail.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have showed it to you when I made that one up, but
Mm.
But anyway, where is chat? It's stuff like this is why anime is hard to enjoy for people. They keep thinking too realistically about things, even though anime does have some realistic elements to it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's always grounded in some version of reality, but you kind of have to suspend your disbelief with things, and if you do think about them too hard, you'll stop yourself from enjoying a thing.
Mm. See, my brain does that, and I can't help it.
Mm.
Like my brain starts focusing. How would that work? What would and then I'm like, no.
Yes, but you don't ruin it for everybody else by going feral on Twitter.
Oh no, I don't. I
So,
do not.
You
It's
know,
like when-
you're built different.
Yeah. My brain goes through all the logic of it, and if you're in the room with me, I'll discuss it with you, but I won't be like, no, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
There's a difference. My favorite thing is still when Sense came out and everyone was like, nobody has proportions like that, and all these people came out and went, hi, this is my body type.
Yeah.
Just taking pictures where they were exactly her shape. Like, yeah, we are actually.
Ali says, I got the AJ that doesn't have a card in her face.
Hmm.
Hey, well then, let me,
Honestly speaking, Digimon don't need organs, Ali said. Just attacks that are equivalent to nukes. They gotta store the nukes somewhere.
yeah, yeah, valid. I mean, they're also data, so, like, the rockets might not even be being held in the compartments. They just generate when the compartment opens.
Yeah, no, I was thinking in terms of that guy from Spy Family.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The fucking, the winter soldier of bullets.
Yeah. I don't know, have we got, is it out long enough now that we can talk about it on the other podcast?
If it comes up, yeah.
Yeah.
If we have a reason to talk about
Has
it.
everyone seen the Spy Family movie, if you're into Spy Family?
Yeah, we might just...
You currently have an Anya looking over your shoulder.
I do.
And 4 of them watch us sleep.
Uzaki-chan in real life has it rough, huh? They are heavy. Yep.
Yeah, basically,
Reiko's
yeah.
spitting facts. Yeah, they are quite heavy, Desmond. So,
Mm.
my Uzaki-chan in real life is my poor back.
I have a cousin who has anime booba.
Oh yeah.
Like proper anime booba, and she's really short, so I'm like, you should cosplay all the characters. You would be great because you're actually accurate. But she's looking to get a reduction because they hurt too much.
I can appreciate that.
Because she's like 5'1" or 2 or something,
Oof.
and they're I don't even know what size they're. H or something.
Oh god, ow.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much like back muscle you can. The weight is precisely why proper.
There's only so much support you can get, though.
I'm not surprised AJ would have that figure. Wait, what? Oh, my figure? Yeah. The model, like the avatar on screen is accurate.
Women with very big booba, like in anime, realistic.
Alright, well look, let's see, is there anything in memes? Do we have anything to look forward to there?
The notification. There's nothing loading. Sorry. Oh.
Oh wait, I need to.
You'd open it in the other one.
Yeah, now we can close that.
Oh, good. I thought it was making you log in again.
No.
So our first meme of the day, Shine Greymon yeeting a Masaru.
What? His face is really good as well.
Is this random on child level?
It even has that look. If you just turned its mouth upside down, it would have the same face.
Yeah, I know. That's on me. I mixed Viximon and Carolmon up. I'm sorry. I'm not, and it will probably happen again.
Oh, sorry, Reiko finished that comment. Women with a very big booba, like in anime, realistic. Women being able to go around with boobs like that without a proper bra, now that is fantasy. Yeah.
Pattern? What pattern? We're all different thumbnails. What could you possibly be talking about? These are all they're all different thumbnails. I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, because Yuki got the one with the card.
Yeah.
So. I have no idea what you're talking about at all. Wink. So many videos.
You're always asking for more content.
Yeah. You were asking us to read more earlier too, remember? Enjoying the Liberator novel read through. You decided to put Impmon in her D storage. Bravo. That's amazing.
I tried not to. I had to hold myself back from thinking that earlier, or saying it out loud at least.
Fantastic. Yuki, we do not deserve your creativity and
More like V storage? No.
yes, but no.
You don't store the V in the V.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
What's that one?
That is the pop we can't find.
Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, because I did 2 card game things this week.
Yeah.
Both of which contain a Birdman person. So, yeah, Elemental Hero Featherman is exactly the same as Hatsune Mikumon of the Wind. Yeah, we looked at those as well. Okay, cool. So I think that's everything. I'm just gonna put it back on this because May as well.
Annoy Reiko?
No. No. I'm raising Quantumon for that.
Yeah, that's the thing about, Ghost Game ever continuing. You'd get more Quantumon.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that idea.
Yeah.
Like, memeing on Quantumon is fun, but I don't know if I ever want to see it again, like, unless it's a different one. Did we check cosplay? No.
Oh, no, you didn't. In Discord.
Ali says the one have organs and is normal, dude. The other is maidenless but is effective.
Yeah, Yuki said earlier I found a cosplay you'd like.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I guess I gotta swap back over. Digimon art.
Is it safe?
Is it safe? Like, there's no tag on the cosplay thread. Oh, did you all like the Flamedramon cosplay I posted?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Or is it in the art thread here? That is... Nope.
Scroll down.
Oh,
actual cosplay.
it's in the actual cosplay. Oh, okay, so not Digimon related. You all deserve to fucking burn. Burn in fucking hell. You troglodyte bastards. Fuck off.
That was incredible, and you know it.
You absolute degenerate, abhorrent troglodytes. You perverse pieces of shit.
Jesus. That's how you really feel.
If you understand, jail. To jail. I hope he got booed out of the fucking building. Best dad ever.
I'm curious, did they go back and she changed costume when they came out again?
Or did he just have her put it on stage?
Because her dress would have to be under that.
Yeah.
Or are they twins? He's turn around and do a switcheroo. I'd love to see a video of it.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Did I mention I hate it? Because I do.
I think you like it. Okay, Desmond made a typo there and it's great.
Emoting on Quantumon? Quantumon?
That says Quantumon.
It does say Quantumon. Oh. Damn, she became a furry
So young!
Oh. Oh. Oh, I love you guys. I do. But you get on my fucking wick. Oh. No, in all seriousness, that is funny, and I hope the video is circulating so that we can see A, how it was done, and B, how the crowd reacted.
Yeah.
Because every time I get that, every time that image of them doing the fusion dance comes up, where like there's always those anime advertisements, like, get it on this shirt, and
Yeah.
every time it comes up, I'm like, nah, I'm done for today.
One of these days I'll buy you that shirt.
and I will kick you out. I'll get a new Meg. Where's Rinka?
Rinka will just invite me back in.
Ah, fuck. It's Karma? Karma for what? What did I do wrong? Is this for the whole trolling with Quantumon thing? I think
The Meg variants.
I don't think this. I don't think that's a equivalent exchange. Exactly.
Ooh. Selling a popcorn maker.
Hey, it's working. Hey, look at that! It's working. Oh shit! There's a Meg in the chat. Did you not watch Full Metal Alchemist 2003? Equivalent exchange was never real to begin with. Oh, you guys. Yowie wowie. Yowie wowie. Okay. I don't know if I have anything left after that. Yeah. No, Ali, I think that's where we're gonna finish up for today. Jesus, finishing before 1 a.m. What the hell?
Yeah. Still after midnight though.
Yeah, but still. So we'll be back on Wednesday with Digimon Hunters, episodes 7, 8, and 9. We look forward to seeing you for those and continuing on Tagiru's hunting adventure. We didn't watch any of the previews, so you don't have any sort of notions about what we're going into next week, do you?
No.
Or this week, do
No,
you?
we decided not to watch any.
Uh-huh. Anything you're hoping for in these upcoming 3?
What was the last thing that happened?
Damemon came back.
Everyone came back.
There was
yeah.
the whole thing with Iru and
Could we replace Tagiru for Masaru? That would be nice.
not yet.
Was that how the season ends? He comes into it, just takes over. Well, every week I'm hoping for the crossover.
Oh, okay.
Every week, hoping.
That's
You still have the picture of the dog.
I know. I'll go and change it now. So chat, obviously no spoilers, but Meg, we're like just on the crossover idea. Were you expecting it to be more of an immediate thing or like a slow build?
No,
or
I feel like it'll be later.
Okay.
Considering the size of and level of the things they're fighting against.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some clips of it a few years back. I feel like it'll be a later thing.
Okay.
But then again, I feel like Tagiru can just evolve to a certain level anyway. So, I don't know the story behind it or anything.
Yeah.
I've just seen random clips. But actually, the clips I've seen are only Masaru.
Oh, well then.
Aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, to be fair, I can only remember one of them.
Mm.
But, yeah, I don't really know what to think, what to make of it yet.
Right.
Or how it's going to lead up to it. There's nothing really pushing that way
Okay.
so far.
Cool. Alright. It's just with the title of the show, The Young Hunters Who Leapt Through Time.
Yeah, so
Like-
far they don't seem to be leaping through time.
No, time just seems to be the Digiquartz. So more of were you expecting that they'd go maybe like dimension hopping and meet the other characters, or would it just be like a big amalgamation thing?
Well, in my head, all the other characters came to them.
Okay.
Because it being their show. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, actually.
Okay, cool. No, just wanted to pick your brain to see like where you thought it might go, or if you'd been thinking about it, any theories.
No, I try not to think about it because then I get tempted to look it up.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, that's very fair.
And I hope to see more of Astamon.
Yeah,
I'd like to see more of him, please.
of course.
Um,
My order with Zenon has still not updated
Oh.
at this time.
Boo. Well, I feel like Ryoma's gonna get his own episode.
Oh yeah, because we had the Kendomon, Jesus. We had the Kendo episode with Ren, who thought he was important.
Yeah, and then Irie.
Iru.
Iru, there
yeah.
we go. She had her own episode too, so I
Yeah.
feel like Ryoma needs to get one now.
Oh, cool.
Are there only 3 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, is there someone else even more in the shadows?
Mm. Yeah, well, the intro, the intro is doing the end of the intro thing. Or the intro thing, the intro. It's doing the Tamers thing where you see a load of them, like...
Shadowed? Yeah.
Well, one of them isn't.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you picked up on him yet.
Maybe I have when we're watching it, but honestly, right now I can't picture it in my head.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
Yeah, that's valid. Right. Well, look. So Wednesday will be fun then.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all a surprise.
Don't fall for the temptation of searching for spoilers. I'm telling you, the Digicords must be a post-apocalyptic future. We got new Nene. Yeah, Iru. Because original recipe, Nene is off in Hong Kong being an idol.
Yeah.
Still came out of nowhere.
I'm telling you, she put on a disguise and tricked someone into thinking she was an idol and just went from there.
She's just doing rock reconnaissance in Hong Kong at the moment. Fall into the lust. Not for Nene. He's still a child. But anyway,
What's an insult to Nene?
New Nene. Iru,
Oh.
Iru being the new Nene.
Oh, the lust for spoilers.
The lust for spoilers. I'm telling you, she's a spy assassin working overseas. Well, guys, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for...
The lust for lying, Tristan.
No! No! Can we not? No! Stop that this instant.
I will not fall into that lust.
Anyway, on that joyful note, we're gonna finish up the episode here. So thank you everyone for joining in as always.
Thank you.
We do love and appreciate you, and thank you for taking time out of your week to spend with us and have the chats and the banter and watch and read alongside of us.
Thanks for creating audiobooks for us.
Yeah. Oh,
You.
I did no such thing.
Yeah, you did.
No, don't. If you want lust, my current Digimon fanfic may satisfy you. Well, not too much. Have you started reading mine yet, Reiko? Have you started reading mine yet? Why haven't you started? When are you going to start? Etc. Etc. And so on.
New meme for next week.
Yeah. I'm just a poo. Ha! Now you know how it feels. Yeah, no, but for real, guys, thank you. We would just be... You took a year to start mine, so I thought I'd wait a year to read yours. Is that the correct etiquette you showed me?
Got you there.
Touché. Touché. Hi. On that joyous note, I will... No, Des, read my fanfic. Link is in the community posts. on that joyful note,
Everyone go to bed and read fanfic.
yeah, everyone go to bed and read fanfics. And we will see everyone, I hope, on Wednesday for Digimon Hunters. Do take care of yourselves. We love you all. Have a great week.
Love you.
And see you soon. Ta-ra for now.
Bye.
Slán leat agus gurb maith go bhfuil.